appearance calendar for August 30th, 2025. The court's orders for the taking of DNA and fingerprints that were given on the first calendar of the month apply to all matters on this calendar.
Estas son las vistas iniciales del sábado 30 de agosto del 2025. Las órdenes judiciales en cuanto a la toma de huellas dactilares y muestras de ADN que se emitieron durante la primera lista de causas el primer día del mes también se aplicarán a todas las audiencias de esta tarde.
Before we begin with the Spanish language defendants, I will be taking one call by phone that does not need to be interpreted.
Antes de convocar los casos de español, voy a hacer una audiencia por teléfono que no requiere de los servicios de la intérprete.
Okay, here it comes. Commissioner Gentry. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. This is Commissioner Gentry at the IA Court. Is this Philip Richard Anthony Salisbury? Can you please say your date of birth? Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court grand jury warrant. There's allegations that you committed one count of theft of means of transportation, which is a Class 3 felony, unlawful flight from law enforcement, which is a Class 5 felony, burglary, tools possession, which is a Class 6 felony, and then leaving an accident, which is a misdemeanor. The grand jury did find probable cause, and an attorney has been appointed to assist you. Your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix, September 5th at 8:30 in the morning. There is a cash-only appearance bond set for you at $10,000. That is from the grand jury. This court will affirm that. There was a request that you be housed with MCSO for the following reasons. You are already more than 17 and a half years old, and you're within 6 months of your age of majority. So also there are no concerns with regard to your physical or mental maturity, and Due to the nature of the allegations against you, this court is going to find that it would be appropriate for you to be housed with MCSO while awaiting the outcome of these additional adult charges. All of this information will be provided for you on your paperwork, your date, time, attorney's phone number, as well as the specific. Is the correctional officer there with you? They are not there? Okay. So this paperwork will get sent over to you in... They'll fax it over to you, so they'll be able to give you a hard copy with it soon. If you have questions, those would be for your attorney. Their phone number will be included on that paper, or for the judge at your next hearing. Okay. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. Okay. Thank you for your patience. We'll now begin with the Spanish calendar.
Gracias por su paciencia. Ahora vamos a comenzar con los acusados que hablan español. For the record, Your Honor, Sylvia Fisher, court interpreter.
Thank you, ma'am. Please remember, for those coming in Spanish language interpretation, to wait for the interpreter to finish before you begin speaking.
Recuerden, para los que hablan español, deben esperar hasta que el intérprete termine de interpretar antes de que contesten.
These are all criminal matters. You do have the right to remain silent. I will only ask you for your name and your date of birth.
Todos estos casos son casos de materia penal. Tienen el derecho a guardar silencio. Solamente les voy a pedir que me den sus nombres completos y sus fechas de nacimiento.
I will call the first person to come in and stand at the podium in the center of the room, and the second person to have a seat by the door.
Voy a convocar a la primera persona. Esa persona debe ingresar a la sala y pararse detrás del podio que se encuentra en la mitad de la sala. La segunda...
Miss Sylvia, are you still here on the line with us?
Yes, Your Honor. Could you not hear the interpreter?
Just, I think, the very last sentence about sitting by the door.
Would you like the interpreter to repeat the whole last sentence?
Yes, please.
Al convocarlos, la primera persona debe ingresar a la sala y pararse detrás del podio. La segunda persona que se encuentra en el centro de la sala, la segunda persona debe tomar asiento en la silla que está por la puerta de la sala.
Okay. Mr. Victor Martinez, please come to the podium. Mr. Dixon Ricardo Gomez, have a seat by the door.
Víctor Martínez al podio, Dixon Ricardo Gómez a la silla.
Please say your name and date of birth.
Por favor, diga su nombre completo y su fecha de nacimiento.
Víctor Alejandro Martínez. 03
Su fecha de nacimiento.
03 del 18 del 2004.
Víctor Alejandro Martínez. 03/18/2004.
You're here on a new justice court case that alleges you were driving on a suspended or canceled license.
Usted se encuentra aquí por un nuevo caso del juzgado de paz que alega que usted estaba conduciendo un vehículo con una licencia suspendida o cancelada.
Sí.
Also alleges
Yes.
you were driving recklessly and exceeded the posted speed limit by more than 20 miles per hour.
También las acusaciones incluyen lo siguiente: conducción temeraria y también por exceder el límite de velocidad por más de 20 millas.
All of these allegations are misdemeanors.
Todas estas acusaciones son faltas.
This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you in the matter of bond only.
Este juzgado determina que hay fundamento de procesamiento y se le ha designado un abogado para ayudarlo únicamente con respecto a la fianza.
If you want to hire an attorney about the underlying charges, you may, or you can represent yourself.
Si desea contratar a su propio abogado para representarlo con respecto a las acusaciones, lo puede hacer o puede representar a sí mismo.
Your next hearing is at the North Valley Justice Court on September 4th at 8:30 in the morning.
Su siguiente cita judicial se va a llevar a cabo en el Juzgado de Paz de North Valley el 4 de septiembre a las 8:30 de la mañana.
There is a secured appearance bond set for you at $500.
Se ha fijado una fianza carcelaria con garantía que asciende a $500.
If you are able to make that bond, I have also included the telephone number for the court so you can call ahead and be prepared.
Si llega a depositar la fianza, he incluido el número telefónico del Juzgado de Paz para que pueda llamar para poder estar preparado.
If you cannot pay the bond, you will stay in custody and be transported to the hearing. That judge may change all of these orders.
Si no puede pagar la fianza, permanecerá usted bajo custodia y lo trasladarán a su siguiente cita judicial. Pero es posible que el próximo juez cambie todas estas órdenes.
Okay. Please take your paperwork and have a seat.
Tome su documentación y tome asiento.
Dixon Ricardo Gomez, come to the podium. Franklin Goana, have a seat by the door.
Dixon Ricardo Gómez al podio y Franklin Guana a la silla.
Please say your name and date of birth.
Por favor, diga su nombre completo y su fecha de nacimiento.
Dixon Ricardo Gómez, 8 de mayo de 1985.
Dixon Ricardo Gómez, May 8th, 1985.
You're here on a new municipal court case.
Usted se encuentra aquí por un nuevo caso de tribunal municipal.
It was alleged that you committed assault and disorderly conduct, which are both misdemeanors.
Se alega que usted cometió el ilícito de agresión y también conducta escandalosa. Los dos ilícitos son faltas.
Because they are misdemeanors, this court has not appointed an attorney for you.
Ya que son faltas, este tribunal no le ha designado a un abogado para representarlo.
You may hire your own attorney or represent yourself.
Puede contratar a su propio abogado o puede representarse a sí mismo.
Your next hearing is at the Peoria Municipal Court, September 18th at 9 a.m.
Su siguiente cita judicial se va a llevar a cabo en el Tribunal Municipal de Peoria el 18 de septiembre a las 9 de la mañana.
You are being released today on your promise to go to that hearing.
Se le va a poner en libertad hoy día con la promesa que acuda usted a su siguiente cita judicial.
There are conditions to your release.
Hay condiciones con respecto a su libertad.
You are not to have contact with the victim, witness, or complainant.
No puede tener contacto con la víctima, el testigo o el querellante.
You are not to have weapons, drugs without a valid prescription, possess or consume alcohol, or drive a vehicle without a valid license.
No puede tener en su poder ningún tipo de arma, no puede tener en su poder ningún tipo de droga sin una receta válida, no puede tener en su poder ni consumir ningún tipo de alcohol, no puede manejar sin una licencia vigente.
If an order of protection or order of harassment is issued, you must obey those court orders.
Si se emite una orden de protección o una orden contra el acoso, usted tiene que cumplir con esas órdenes.
All of this is on your paperwork. Please pick that up and have a seat.
Toda esa información figura en su documentación. Recoja su documentación y tome asiento.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Franklin Gomez, please come to the podium, Guana, and then Joel Mejia Solis, have a seat by the door.
Franklin Guana al podio y Joel Mejía Solís a la silla.
Please say your name and date of birth.
Franklin
Por
Fernando
favor.
Gaona.
Por favor, diga su
sí.
nombre completo y su fecha de nacimiento.
Franklin Fernando Gaona, 07-26-89.
Your Honor, he said that information in English.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
You are here on a new justice court warrant.
Usted se encuentra aquí por una nueva orden de detención en cuanto a un juzgado de paz.
It's alleged you were driving on a suspended or revoked license, which is a misdemeanor.
Se alega que usted estaba manejando con una licencia suspendida o revocada, que es una falta.
This court cannot appoint an attorney for you for this misdemeanor.
Para esta falta, el juzgado no le puede designar un abogado para representarlo.
Your next hearing is at the North Valley Justice Court on September 16th at 9 a.m.
Su siguiente cita judicial se va a llevar a cabo en el juzgado de paz de North Valley el 16 de septiembre a las 9 de la mañana.
You are being released today on your promise to go to that hearing.
Se le va a poner en libertad hoy día con la promesa que acuda usted a su siguiente cita judicial.
Their phone number is also included on your paperwork.
Su número telefónico también está incluido en la documentación.
Please call ahead to be prepared for your hearing.
Por favor, llame de antemano para estar preparado para la audiencia.
Please take your paperwork and have a seat.
Tome su documentación y tome asiento.
Mr. Joel Mejia Solis, please come to the podium.
Joel Mejía Solís al podio.
Please say your name and date of birth.
Por favor, diga su nombre completo y su fecha de nacimiento.
Joel Alejandro Mejía Solís, 12 de septiembre del 2002.
Joel Alejandro Mejía Solís, September 12, 2002.
You're here on a new case with allegations of aggravated driving under the influence with a passenger under 15, which is a Class 6 felony.
Usted se encuentra aquí por un nuevo caso. La acusación en su contra es conducción de un vehículo bajo los efectos con un pasajero que tenía menos de 15 años de edad con agravante, que es un delito de clase 6.
This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you.
Este juzgado ha determinado que hay fundamento de procesamiento y se le ha designado a un abogado para ayudarlo.
Your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix on September 15th at 8:30 in the morning.
Su siguiente cita judicial se llevará a cabo en el centro de Phoenix el 15 de septiembre a las 8:30 de la mañana.
This court did review your criminal history and looked at the factors involved in the law enforcement report.
Este juzgado ha revisado sus antecedentes y ha tomado en cuenta los factores en cuanto al informe de la policía.
You will be released today under supervised release.
Se le va a poner en libertad hoy día bajo supervisión.
It will require that you be tested randomly for illegal drugs and alcohol use from now to when your next hearing is.
Eso requiere que se someta a pruebas aleatorias para drogas ilícitas y el uso de alcohol hasta su siguiente cita judicial.
This gives you a chance to show the next judge that you can remain sober.
Eso le va a dar a usted la oportunidad de mostrar al siguiente juez que puede mantenerse sobrio.
Okay. You are not to possess or consume any alcohol, and you are not to drive a vehicle with anyone under 18 years old.
No puede tener en su poder ni consumir ningún tipo de alcohol. No puede manejar un vehículo con una persona quien tenga menos de 18 años de edad.
The judge at the next hearing may change all these orders.
Es posible que el juez de la siguiente cita judicial cambie todas estas órdenes.
Okay. Please take your paperwork and have a seat.
Thank you.
Tome su documentación y tome asiento. Thank you.
Okay. Ms. Sylvia, would you please ask the remaining defendants if anyone else requires Spanish language by raising their hand?
Yes, Your Honor. ¿Hay alguien más que requiera de los servicios de la intérprete? En caso que sí, por favor, levante la mano.
Do we have one? No, we do not. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. We do not have any more Spanish language. We appreciate your assistance this afternoon.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Yes.
We just got this thing.
Thank you. We'll now begin with the English language defendants. Again, please remember you do have the right to remain silent. These are all criminal matters. I will only ask for your name and your date of birth. I also will not say every single condition of release that's on your paperwork, but it is your responsibility to read that. Those are the orders of the court. Okay. We'll begin with Tyrell Grubbs. Please come to the podium. And then Byron Sloan, please have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Tyrell Dante Grubbs, 8691.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on 6 matters. The first one is a new Superior Court case where it was alleged that you had dangerous drugs in your possession, which is a Class 4 felony. You had prescription drug violation and then narcotic drug misuse. Those are misdemeanors. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you that will be the legal defender. You will have a hearing downtown Phoenix September 5th at 8:30 in the morning. That is a status conference on these new allegations. Because you are on felony release, you are not eligible for release today, and so you will have a second hearing, which is an evidentiary hearing about that to determine if you may be released. That will also be on September 5th, downtown Phoenix, but at 1:30 in the afternoon. Your other matters before this court are, one is a failing to appear bench warrant, so that was the 2025 case. You didn't go to your status conference. You have an attorney in that case. That was July 3rd. So a new hearing is set also on September 5th. Because you have 2 hearings on the same day, this is because of the holiday. A lot of hearings are happening on the same day. Make sure to let them know that you have the 2 hearings. You'll get this on your paperwork, and they will just have you move from one courtroom to the other. They are both downtown. Okay. So that is your failure to appear. On that first failure to appear, there is a $2,500 bond set. Don't pay the bond, because you won't be released. Okay, I just want to make that clear. Your next one is a 2020 case, which also you did not go to your status conference. This one was from July 3rd, and that one has a $2,500 bond set as well. Your fourth one is a failure to appear, again, July 3rd, another status conference you did not attend, $2,500 bond affirmed there as well. And your fourth one is the same. These are all for different allegations and different charges. Your very last case here before the court is a justice court warrant. So this justice court warrant is for disobeying or resisting an order of the court, which is a misdemeanor. An attorney has been appointed to assist you in the matter of bond. I did set bond on this case so that you would be transported to the hearing if you are not released by then. And that hearing is actually before, it's November 4th September 4th, so it's the day before all your other hearings. So this way you'll be transported. I set the bond at $50. So you will remain in custody if at that evidentiary hearing they determine that you should be eligible for bail. Those bails are already all set. They are affirmed from the warrants that were issued when you failed to appear. This is all on your paperwork. Please keep track of your paperwork. You will need it. Okay, please have a seat.
Thank you.
Byron Sloan, please come to the podium. David Valenzuela, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Byron Sloan, 6/26/1987.
Thank you. You're here today on a new Superior Court case. It was alleged that you were driving under the influence aggravated, which is a Class 4 felony, and then also another count of aggravated driving under the influence because it was the third time, which is a Class 4 felony. An attorney has been appointed for you, and your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix on September 5th at 8:30 in the morning. There is a secured appearance bond available to you at $5,000. If you are able to make that bond, you'll be released under pretrial services, and you will have random drug and alcohol testing between now and your next hearing date. So that would be pretty quickly here. But if you are not able to make the bond, you will be held in custody until the hearing, and the judge at that time can change all these orders. This is all on your paperwork. Go ahead and pick that up and have a seat. David Valenzuela, please come to the podium, and then after that will be Milton Holm. Please say your name and date of birth.
David Valenzuela, 07/15/2001.
Okay, thank you. You're here today on a new municipal court case. It was alleged that you committed assault with intent to injure. There will be an attorney appointed for you at your next hearing, and that will be that will be at Buckeye Municipal Court on September 3rd at 1 p.m. There is a secured appearance bond set for you in this matter at $2,500. This court did consider the victim statement that was submitted as well as your criminal history, and that is the appropriate amount. If you are able to make that bond, you are not to have returned to the scene of the alleged incident or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. I understand that you and the victim may have children in common, so because you are being ordered for no contact with the victim, you will need to use a third party in order to have time with your children. Also, you may not reside at the same location, and so I have included an order that if you are released on bond, you may go one time between now and your next hearing date to retrieve essential belongings, things like medication, small personal things that you might need prior to that next hearing. If you are not able to make the bond, you will be held in custody and transported to Buckeye Municipal Court on September 3rd. The judge at that hearing can change all of these orders. Okay, this is on your paperwork. Please have a seat. Milton Holm, please come to the podium. Svetlana Mason, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Milton Nathaniel Holm, 9/16/1982.
Thank you. You're here today on a new case. There's allegations that you committed aggravated driving under the influence, which is a Class 4 felony, as well as driving under the influence for the third time, it looks like, which is another Class 4 felony. This court did appoint an attorney to assist you at your next hearing downtown Phoenix. It will be September 5th at 8:30 in the morning. There is a secured appearance bond set for you at $2,500, and that does include also pretrial services. If you are able to make that bond, you will have random drug and alcohol testing between now and your next hearing. If you are not able to make the bond, you will remain in custody and be transported to the hearing. The judge may change all these orders at the next hearing. This information is on your paperwork. Please pick that up and have a seat. Svetlana Mason, please come to the podium. Nicole Silvernali, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Silvana Mania Mason, 03/16/94.
Thank you. You're here today on a probation violation warrant. It appears you may have violated terms 3 and 5 of your probation, and so a petition to revoke has been submitted. An attorney has been appointed to assist you at your next hearing, September 5th at 8:30 in the morning downtown Phoenix. There is a secured appearance bond set for you at $1,000. If you're able to make that Okay. If you're able to make that bond, you'll be released under your probation officer's supervision. All of this information is on your paperwork. Please go ahead and take that and have a seat. Nicole Silvernale, please come to the podium. Crystal Burkett, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Nicole Silvernale, August 26th of 87.
Thank you. You're here today for a probation violation warrant. It was alleged that you violated terms 3, 4, 7, and 13 of your probation. So an attorney has been appointed to assist you. Their phone number will be on the paperwork. You will have a revocation, or excuse me, this one says a non-witness violation hearing. Is that right? Should it be a revocation?
So that means I'm going to jail?
I'm not sure. That would be up to your probation judge, because that's what you're going to go do is see the probation judge.
Okay, because I'm the only one that takes care of my mom. She had that mess, so.
And that would be something to talk about with your attorney and with that judge.
Okay.
They were sitting out of TV court as non-witness.
So that's what they've done? Okay. So they're going to have you go to a non-witness violation hearing on September 5th at 8:30 in the morning. And you do have a secured appearance bond available to you today at $750.
Okay.
If you're able to make that bond, make sure you check in with your probation officer.
Okay.
If you cannot, then you'll stay in custody and be transported to that hearing, and the next judge can change all these orders. Make sure to let them know what your obligations are at home.
Okay.
Okay. Please have a seat. Crystal Burkett, please come to the podium. Hario Barraza Garcia, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Crystal Burkett, 07/11/2007.
Thank you. You're here today on a new case where there's allegations of aggravated assault, which is a Class 6 felony. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix on September 5th at 8:30 in the morning. There's a secured appearance bond set for you today at $500, and let me explain what's going on here. The state recommended that it was a $5,000 secured appearance bond, but I want to give you the option of following through. So we've reduced it to $500. If you're able to make that bond, you'll be released to pretrial services. Some of your orders include an electronic monitoring device. You may not return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. I understand that is where you live. And so this court has included the order that you can go back with law enforcement escort one time to retrieve necessary things, especially your prescription medication. It is this court's orders that you take your prescribed medication, and if that means you need to pick up those prescriptions and get them refilled, that's what you need to do.
And if I no longer have access to access, am I still able to get my medication, or?
Do you have a case manager?
No.
Not yet? Okay. No. So you will need to talk to your attorney. Your mother is not included in the victims, so you could talk with her and see if maybe she would be able to help you get back onto access or onto some other insurance. But otherwise, it is very important. It is imperative that you take your prescriptions as recommended by your healthcare provider. Okay? So those are the court's orders. Please review them, and if you are able to make bond, make sure you follow those. If you are not able to make bond, you will be held in custody until the next hearing, and the judge can change all of these orders at that time.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this is on your paperwork. Please have a seat. Hario, Barraza Garcia, please come to the podium, and then it will be Ricardo Mejia. Please say your name and date of birth.
Jairo Frederick Barraza Garcia, June 4th, 1987.
Thank you, and I apologize for missaying your name.
Okay.
You're here on a new municipal court case. It was alleged that you were carrying a deadly weapon, and you did not admit that. There will be an attorney appointed for you at your next hearing, but it will only be in the matter of bond. So your next hearing is at Peoria Municipal Court, September 4th at 9 a.m. There is a secured appearance bond set for you at $100 today. If you're able to make that bond, you can hire an attorney to represent you at that hearing or represent yourself. And I've given you the phone number for Peoria Municipal Court as well. You'll probably want to call ahead and make sure you know what to bring with you to be prepared for that hearing. If you fail to go to that hearing, they will issue a warrant for your arrest. Okay, all of this is included in your paperwork. Between now and your next hearing, you are not to possess weapons. Okay, thank you. Please have a seat. Ricardo Mejia, please come to the podium. Eve Freeman, have a seat by the door.
Hello.
Please say your name and date of birth.
Ricardo Mejia, 11/10/1974.
Thank you. You're here today on a new case. It was alleged that you had dangerous drugs in your possession, which is a Class 4 felony, that you caused criminal damage, which is a Class 6 felony, and were involved in disorderly conduct, which is a misdemeanor. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix, September 15th at 8:30 in the morning. You're going to be released today under supervised release. So that means that you will have an envelope as well as your paperwork. You are going to be required between now and your next hearing date to do random illegal drug and alcohol testing to prove to the next judge that you can be sober. Take advantage of this opportunity because it will impact what happens next. Okay, you are not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. So you will need to find somewhere else to live, but you can go back one time with law enforcement escort. That order is written into your paperwork, so you just need to call your local PD and say, I need to go back for your medications, your ID, your wallet, those necessary items that you'll need between now and September 15th while you are waiting for your hearing. Okay, this is all on the court's orders, it's all on the paperwork.
That's where I live, though. I don't have nowhere else to go.
So you will need to find an alternate place to be until the September 15th hearing.
Okay.
If you prefer to stay in custody, we can do that too,
No.
but there is not a good reason to.
No.
So, okay. All right, so please find an alternative residence. Do not disobey this court order, but you may go back one time with a law enforcement escort, and that is written into your orders.
Okay.
Okay, please have a seat.
Thank you.
Eve Freeman, please come to the podium, and then Aranis Jackson, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Eve Freeman, January 25th of 2000.
Thank you. You're here today on a new justice court case. There is allegations of disorderly conduct and fighting, which is a misdemeanor. There is an attorney going to be appointed for you at your next hearing because it's possible that this is domestic violence. So your next hearing is West Mesa Justice Court on September 16th at 8:30 in the morning. You will be released today under supervised release. You're going to have pretrial services do random testing with you for drug and illegal drug and alcohol use. Take this opportunity to prove to the next judge that you can stay sober. Okay, you're not allowed to go back to you're not allowed to have contact with the alleged victim, witness, or complainant. You may not reside at the same location as any victim. So you will have law enforcement be able to go with you one time for a civil standby. That's so you can pick up necessary things like medications, your ID, your wallet, what you might need between now and September 16th. Okay. You may not have contact with any alleged victim for any reason. Even if they contact you first, if they text you, call you, social media you can't. Just ignore them until the next hearing. And that judge can change all of these orders depending on what happens at that next hearing. Okay, so you will be released today. It might take a few hours. Please review your paperwork and hang on to both the envelope as well as the paperwork.
Okay, thank you, Your
Please
Honor.
have a seat. Aranis Jackson, please come to the podium, and then Trenton Cook, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Arise LaShawn Jackson Jr., March 3rd, 1985.
Thank you. You're here today on a new case where it was alleged you caused criminal damage, which is a Class 6 felony. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be September 15th at 8:30 in the morning. You're going to be released today under pretrial supervision with an electronic monitoring device. Are you currently unhoused?
No, I'm staying with a roommate right now. I have a roommate, so.
Okay, okay, I just want to make sure you have somewhere to plug in.
Yes, ma'am.
The electronic monitoring.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. You're not to have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. I understand that you and the defendant, or excuse me, you and the victim may have children in common.
Correct.
Because there's an order for you not to have contact, you will need to make arrangements through a third party to contact your children.
Understood.
Okay, this is all on your paperwork. Go ahead and pick that up and have a seat.
Yes, ma'am. I have one question.
Okay, please ask your question.
I was told that I have for a failure to appear.
Oh, I do see there's a warrant out for you.
The failure to appear, I was not.
So that's not what you're here for right now?
You're on the Phoenix court.
Is it?
Phoenix.
Oh.
Okay, when will he be heard on that one?
I'm sorry?
Do you know when he'll get heard on that?
4 o'clock.
At 4 o'clock?
Okay.
It's misdemeanor and probation violation.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know if they're going to hold you on bond on that. That's
$300 right
Fi-
now. 300 right now, but we didn't see judge yet.
okay. So here's an issue. If I let you out without any bond and you get stuck in here for $300, then you'll miss this hearing, possibly.
Yes, ma'am.
Will you be able to make your $300 bond if that's what he orders?
I will do as much as I can to.
Okay. Because I just don't want you to miss another failure to
Yes,
appear,
ma'am.
because I would like to release you.
Yes, ma'am.
So I can put a $50 placeholder bond in just to make sure you get transported to the hearing if you're in custody, but what do you think?
I'm going to do my best to get that, so that way
To get the $300
Yes,
bond
ma'am.
and get out. Okay, I'm going to leave it as is. If you're in custody, by the 14th of September, start making noise, let people know you have a hearing the next day. What do you need to do to be able to get to it? The phone number is also included on the paperwork, so you
Okay.
could also call your attorney and
Okay.
say, hey, I'm in custody, and maybe they could get it continued.
All right.
But just understand that if you're in custody and there's no bond, they won't know to transport you.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Trenton Cook, please come to the podium. Wade Tom, please have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Trenton Joseph Cook, 10/20/1987.
Thank you. You're here today for a new case. It was alleged that you had dangerous drugs in your possession, which is a Class 4 felony, and then drug paraphernalia, which is a Class 6 felony. I did not find sufficient evidence to find probable cause on your dangerous drug allegation. However, for the drug paraphernalia, there was. So an attorney has been appointed to assist you, and your next hearing is September 15th at 8:30 in the morning downtown Phoenix. It's important for you to go to that hearing even if you think the charges may be dismissed, because they are not dismissed right now. So you need to go there and get it in writing. Make sure that's what happens, because otherwise you'll get a failure to appear warrant issued against you, okay? You're going to be released today under pretrial services. It is a piece of paper with an envelope. In the envelope are resources. They can give you things like a bus pass, which might be a help. They also want you to do random illegal drug and alcohol testing. So they will help you get to that as well. Take advantage of that resource and be able to show the judge that you can stay sober.
Okay, thank you.
This is on your paperwork. Please have a seat. Mr. Wade Tom, please come to the podium. And then Danica Medina, Kevin Bernhardt. Have a seat by the door. Kevin Bernhardt.
Hello.
Please say your name and date of birth.
My name is Wade Tom. January 3rd, 1983 is my birthday.
Did you say January 3rd, 1988?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. You're here on a new case. There's allegations that you had drug paraphernalia in your property, which was a Class 6 felony, and then criminal trespassing, which is a misdemeanor. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix on September 15th at 8:30 in the morning. You are being released today on your promise to show up to that hearing. All of this information is on your paperwork. Go ahead and pick that up and have a seat.
Thank you.
Yeah. Kevin Bernhardt, please come to the podium. Danica Medina, please have a seat by the door. Oh, okay. Please say your name and date of birth.
Kevin Bernhardt, February 21st, 95.
Thank you. You're here today on a municipal court warrant. So just so you know what the warrant says, it wants you to come for, it looks like pre-adjudication disorderly conduct 1st degree, and it is out of El Mirage Justice Court.
Okay.
They were asking for a $700 bond. I don't think that's necessary.
Thank you.
So this court is going to release you on your promise to go to your hearing at the El Mirage Municipal Court.
Okay.
Your address or their address and phone number are included.
Okay.
Call ahead and be prepared for your hearing and get this taken care of.
Thank you so much.
Okay. You do have some no contact orders included.
That's fine.
Please read through them. No contact with any alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. Keep us updated with your address.
Okay, yes.
Okay. Have a seat. Danica Medina, please come to the podium, and then Terrence Green, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Danica Medina, October 30th, 2005.
Thank you. You're here today on a new municipal court case that involves assault and disorderly conduct. They're both misdemeanors. There will be an attorney appointed for you at your next hearing because this is possibly domestic violence. Your next hearing is at Surprise Municipal Court, September 23rd at 1:30 in the afternoon. So you are going to be let out today on your promise to go to that hearing, but there are conditions to your release. You are not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. You're not to have weapons, drugs without a valid prescription, or consume any alcohol. It's important that you follow any order of protection or order of harassment that may be issued against you. I understand that is your residence, and so because you are not allowed to return, I have included an order for law enforcement to escort you one time. You can call your local police to escort you one time to get any necessary items that you might need between now and your next hearing date, which is September 23rd.
Okay.
So you cannot live there and you cannot have contact with those alleged victims. Okay? This is all on your paperwork. Go ahead and pick that up and have a seat. Terrence Green, please come to the podium, and then we'll do our house call. Please say your name and date of birth.
My name is Terrence Green, 11/7/1974, ma'am.
Thank you. You're here today on a new matter and then a probation violation warrant. On your new matter, it was alleged that you had dangerous drugs in your possession, which is a Class 4 felony. This court did not find probable cause, and so it doesn't go away, but the state is going to have to come up with more evidence if they're going to charge you with this. So we have appointed an attorney to assist you. You do have a hearing downtown Phoenix, September 15th at 8:30 in the morning. When you show up, they might tell you they're not filing charges or they're going to dismiss it, but wait and try and get that in writing, or else you'll get a failure to appear.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? So because there's no probable cause found on this one allegation that they brought you in on, you do not have release conditions. You will just be released.
Okay.
And you do need to go to that hearing, though.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? Your other matter here was a probation violation, which is a Term 1 probation violation. Whenever there's new alleged criminal activity, that's a violation. But because there's no probable cause found, unless the state comes up with more information about that, this violation doesn't exist. So again, there's no release conditions.
Okay.
I highly encourage you, though, because I can't order you, but I encourage you to call your probation officer. Let them know that you had been picked up and what happened and when your next court date is.
Okay.
Okay, there is a probation revocation arraignment set because it just gets set automatically for September 5th.
Okay.
So you're going to get 2 pieces of paper with your 2 hearing dates. Please go to both of them and get this sorted out.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
At this time, we'll go ahead and read house calls into the record. The first person who is going to be seen in back at their cell is Oscar Ibarra, and he unfortunately is feeling suicidal ideations. Date of birth 5/27/1980. He's here on a probation violation warrant. It's alleged he violated terms 3 and 5. An attorney has been appointed for him. His next hearing is a probation revocation arraignment on September 5th, 8:30 in the morning, downtown Phoenix. He does have a secured appearance bond of $750 available. If he makes that, he needs to contact his probation officer within 72 hours. The next person is Mr. Mark Tan. He's here on 2 matters. He's being too disruptive to bring to the court. His first matter is a new case, and this date of birth 12/9/1993. In his new case, he's alleged with shoplifting, class 4 felony. An attorney has been appointed to assist him. His next hearing will be downtown Phoenix, September 15th at 8:30 in the morning. He is being released on his own recognizance to be supervised by a probation officer based off the state's recommendation. And his second matter is a probation violation, so that's a term 1 probation violation because of the new alleged criminal activity. Here he is also being released on his own recognizance to be supervised by his probation officer. His probation revocation arraignment, again, is September 5th, 8:30 in the morning, downtown Phoenix. The last person is Will Dantes Taylor Williams, date of birth 8/6/1986, and he is being combative. And he's here on 3 matters, failure to appear bench warrant for a probation revocation arraignment, times 3. So already an attorney in this case. The hearings will all be September 5th at 8:30 in the morning, and each of them got a $250 bond, so that's $750 total secured appearance bond. If he's able to make that, he should call his PO within 72 hours. If he does not make it, he'll be in custody until that hearing on September 5th. It is not my intention to return to this recording. If there are any changes, they will be reflected in the written orders. At this time, the 2 p.m. calendar is in recess until 5 p.m. Okay. Do you already have the translator on the line? No. Okay, I'm going to do 1 DUI warrant and then we'll start. I apologize. This is Commissioner Gentry calling you from the IA bench about your DUI warrant in the N586. Fine. Do you have them? No. Okay. Okay. Good evening. This is the 5 p.m. initial appearance calendar for August 30th, 2025. The court's orders for the taking of DNA and fingerprints that were given on the first calendar of August will apply to all matters on this calendar. As you heard in the recording, this is a very specific type of hearing. I will tell you why you are here, if an attorney will be appointed for you, when and where your next hearing will be, and if you are eligible for release, what those release conditions will be. I will not read all the release conditions to you, but I may point out one or two that are specific to your matter. You are responsible for reading those release conditions. They are the orders of the court. These are all criminal cases, so you have the right to remain silent. I will only ask you for your name and date of birth, except for one or two people who have very specific type of cases.
We have an interpreter.
Thank you. Would the interpreter please announce?
Yes, hello, this is Jonathan, ID number 6391 from Lionbridge. Can you guys hear me?
Thank you, sir. Will you affirm or swear that you will interpret my words into Spanish and the defendant's words from Spanish into English exactly as they're said?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. We'll begin with Mr. Carlos de Dios Ramos. Please come to the podium.
Muy buenas, soy su intérprete que estará asistiendo el día de hoy. Es un gusto. Vamos a empezar con el señor Carlos de Dios Ramos. Por favor, venga al podio.
Thank you. Please be sure to wait for the interpreter to finish translating before you speak.
Por favor, asegúrese de esperar que el intérprete termine de interpretar para que pueda hablar, ¿ok?
Okay. Please say your name and date of birth.
Por favor, diga su nombre y fecha de nacimiento.
Carlos Enrique de Dios Ramos. El 2 de junio 2003.
Carlos Enrique de Dios Ramos. June 2nd, 2003.
Thank you. The state will be appearing on this matter as well. Counsel for the state, would you like to announce?
El Estado también va a hacer lo que es una aparición. El consejero del Estado, por favor, puede anunciarse.
Don Sauer on behalf of the state.
Ms. Sauer, could you please repeat? I think we only heard a few words. We didn't hear your whole statement.
Sure, Your Honor. Don Sauer on behalf of the state.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, and for the, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, I'm sorry.
Mr. Ramos, you are here on a new Superior Court case.
Señor Ramos está aquí el día de hoy en lo que es un caso de la Corte Superior.
It was alleged that you committed armed robbery with a deadly weapon, which is a Class 2 felony.
Okay. Tenemos el caso que hizo lo que es un robo a mano armada con un arma mortal, lo cual es un delito clase 2.
It was also alleged that you committed aggravated assault with a deadly weapon or dangerous instrument, which is a Class 3 felony.
También se alega en este caso que también hizo un asalto agravado con un arma mortal o un instrumento peligroso, lo cual es un delito clase 3.
And lastly, that you stole a vehicle, which is a Class 3 felony.
Y por último, que robó un vehículo, lo cual es un delito clase 3.
Based on the law enforcement's report, this court has found probable cause.
Basados en el reporte ley, esta corte ha encontrado lo que es causa probable.
Okay. Counsel for the state, I have read your recommendation and I have adopted the $150,000 cash-only appearance bond. Was there more that you would like to add? Translator, will you be translating all this English into Spanish, please?
Sure.
I can
you
repeat.
please repeat it one more time, Your Honor?
Sure. Counsel for the state, I have affirmed the $150,000 cash-only appearance bond. Would you like to add more argument for the release conditions?
Consejera del Estado, he afirmado lo que son los $150,000 en efectivo, por lo que es el vínculo de prisión. Quisiera agregar más al argumento de las condiciones de liberación.
I would just add, Your Honor, that this was a violent home invasion robbery, and for those reasons, the state believes that the $150,000 cash-only bond is appropriate.
Quería agregar, señoría, en este caso, de que esta fue una invasión a un hogar de manera violenta. Por esas razones, el Estado cree que los $150,000 en efectivo en bienes es apropiado.
Okay. So an attorney has been appointed to assist you.
Okay. Un abogado ha sido asignado para poder ayudarle.
Your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix on September 5th at 8:30 in the morning.
Su siguiente audiencia será en el centro de Phoenix el 5 de septiembre a las 8:30 de la mañana.
Due to the risk of non-appearance, dangerous criminal activity, and strong weight of the evidence, your bond is set at $150,000 cash.
Debido al riesgo de que no haga aparición y lo que es a la actividad de riesgo criminal peligroso, la evidencia como tal está puesta en lo que son la obligación de $150,000 en efectivo.
If you do make that bond, you are not to return to the scene of the alleged crime.
Si hace lo que es, cumple con la obligación, no tiene que requerirse que vuelva a la escena de los donde se presunte los crímenes.
You are not to have contact with the alleged victims, witnesses, or complainants.
No debe tener contacto con las víctimas presuntas, testigos o reclamantes.
If you cannot make the bond, you will stay in custody until your next hearing, and that judge may change these orders.
Si no puede cumplir con la obligación, permanecerá en custodia hasta su siguiente audiencia y ese juez o jueza puede cambiar lo que son las órdenes.
Okay. All of this information is on your paperwork.
Toda esta información está en sus papeles.
Okay. Please take your paperwork and have a seat.
Por favor, tome sus papeles y toma asiento.
Does the state like to appear on any other matters in this calendar?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Thank you for your time. For the translator, could you please ask the other defendants by a raise of hand if anyone else requires a Spanish language translator?
Este es el intérprete hablando. ¿Alguien más ocupa asistencia para ayudarles con el idioma de español para traducción? Que por favor levante la mano.
Okay, seeing no response, we thank you so much for your service this afternoon. Please have a good evening.
Ya que nadie hay respuesta en este caso, la audiencia está levantada. Tengan feliz tarde.
Okay. Do you need to add evidentiary hearings to those two that I gave you? So 20? Child support. Oh, not 26, I'm sorry, 36. I'm sorry, I wrote the wrong
No
one.
worries.
Okay.
But I already have 20.
It is? Okay, I'll refresh. Okay. Thank you all for your patience. I will have to pause every so often and take DUI warrants, but then we will continue on. So I'll call the first person to come in the podium, and that's where they'll stand, and the second person to stand or sit in a chair right there by the door, and hopefully we can move fairly quickly. Mr. Andres Flores, please come to the podium, and then after that, Mr. Levi Johnson, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Andres Flores, November 6, 2000.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on two matters. One is a new Superior Court case where it was alleged that you committed aggravated assault, which is a Class 6 felony, and then that you had drug paraphernalia in your possession. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix on September 5th at 8:30 in the morning. You are not eligible for release today because you were on felony release when these new allegations occurred. So your second matter here is that other case that you have, and you failed to appear to a status conference in January of 2023. One moment, and you can ask questions. So if you have an attorney in that case, your next hearing for that old case is also September 5th at 8:30 in the morning. There is a secured appearance bond set for that at $300, but don't pay it because you won't be released. Because you're not eligible for release today, you have a second hearing called an evidentiary hearing to talk about that, and that's on September 5th at 1:30 in the afternoon. Yes, sir.
What's it called? I have proof on why I didn't show up January 2023.
Sure.
I did 2 years over there in a drug facility in Mexico from 2022 to 2024. I barely completed a year out.
So, sir, that would be good information to share with the attorney who has been appointed to assist you, and also to the judge, because you'll be going to that hearing on September 5th. Unfortunately, today you are not eligible for release because of the new allegations and your open case. So you will be transported to that hearing, and that would be really good to share with the judge and your attorney at that time. Okay? This information is on your paperwork. Go ahead and pick that up and have a seat. Levi Johnson, please come to the podium, and then Drake Rashawn, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Levi Johnson, January 4th, 1989.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case. It was alleged that you committed aggravated assault, which is a Class 5 felony. You have not been found indigent based on what you reported. You have a hearing coming up downtown Phoenix September 5th at 8:30 in the morning, so you can hire an attorney to represent you there, or you can represent yourself. You are eligible for bail. A secured appearance bond is set for you at $15,000. You do have a second allegation in the law enforcement form 4, which this court did find probable cause, but there's no code in our system, and that is interfering with a peace officer. That's a misdemeanor. So that is also one of the things. It's printed on your paperwork, but not at the top. It's kind of down in the words or body of your paperwork. If you are able to make bail, you are not to consume any alcohol between now and your next hearing. The judge at your next hearing can change all these orders. Please review them carefully. Go ahead and pick up your paperwork and have a seat. Mr. Rashawn Bennett Drake, please come to the podium, and then Kofi Frimpong, have a seat by the door. Just go ahead and come right here, please.
Sorry.
Please say your name and date of birth.
Rashawn Bennett Drake, and October 7th, 1994.
Thank you. You're here today for a grand jury warrant. It is alleged that you committed fraudulent schemes, which is a Class 3 felony, taking the identity of another, which is a Class 4 felony, forgery of a written instrument, which is a Class 4 felony, forgery or possession of a forged instrument, which is a Class 4 felony, and then criminal impersonation with a false identification, which is a Class 6 felony. The grand jury found probable cause. An attorney has been appointed to assist you. Your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix on September 5th at 8:30 in the morning, and the grand jury set the bond at $15,000 secured, which this court will affirm. If you are able to make that bond, make sure you go to your hearing or they will issue a warrant for your arrest. If you are not able to make that bond, you will remain in custody until the hearing, and the next judge may change these orders. All of this information is included on your paperwork. Go ahead and pick that up and have a seat. Mr. Kofi Frimpong, please come to the podium, and then Simaj Simpson, have a seat by the door.
Hello.
Hello, please say your name and date of birth.
My name's Kofi Frimpong, 10/14/83.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're here today on a Justice Court new case. It was alleged that you were driving under the influence. It is noted that you are not, excuse me, let me make sure this is right. Right, okay, it is. You're not indigent, so you do not have an attorney appointed to assist you in this case. So there is a new hearing set for you at San Marcos Justice Court. That will be September 4th at 10 a.m. There is a secured appearance bond set for you today at $15,000. That's based on your past 3 prior DUIs. If you do make that secured appearance bond, you'll be released under pretrial supervision, where you'll have random testing for illegal drug and alcohol use between now and your hearing date. If you are not able to make that bond, you will be held in custody and transported to the hearing, and the judge at the next hearing may change all these orders. This information is on your paperwork, including the San Marcos Justice Court phone number, so that you can contact them if you are able to make the bond.
And with that bond, it's all $15,000?
It's secured.
What does that mean?
So, as you heard in the recording, you may be able to use a bail bondsman, but more information about that would be out in the detention center.
Okay.
Okay, please have a seat. Mr. Samaj Simpson, please come to the podium, and then after that, we'll take one short break. Please say your name and date of birth.
Samaj Simpson, 4/20/1993.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You're here today on a new case. It was alleged that you committed aggravated assault, which is a Class 5 felony because it was against a first responder. Also, resisting arrest with physical force, which is a Class 6 felony, and then obstruction of justice, not giving your true name, that is a misdemeanor. This court did review the law enforcement report and did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you at your next hearing. It will be downtown Phoenix, September 5th at 8:30 in the morning. There is a secured appearance bond set for you today at $7,500. That was the county's recommendation. This court found that it was reasonable. If you do make that, you'll be released under supervision with electronic monitoring. You're not to return to the scene of the alleged incident or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainant. If an order of harassment is issued against you, you must obey that. That is a court order. All of this information will be on your paperwork. If you're not able to make bond, you will stay incarcerated until the next hearing, and that judge will or may change these orders. Please pick up your paperwork and have a seat.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Okay. Medical center. Consented to add medical. Oh, well, if he consented.
Oh, just sorry. I'm reading it, and for I'm reading it. Go ahead and where the contact information in your warrant. Okay.
Okay, we will resume the calendar. Mr. Matthew Mendez, please come to the podium, and Olivia Zazueta, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Matthew Mendez, February 1st, 2002.
Thank you. You're here today on 3 matters. It appears that they are all probation violation warrants. So the first one alleges that you violated terms 3 and 5 of your probation. An attorney has been appointed to assist you at your next hearing. It's a probation revocation arraignment. That'll be September 5th, downtown Phoenix at 8:30 in the morning. On your first one, a $1,500 secured appearance bond has been set, and you will be continued to be supervised by your probation officer. If you make that bond, make sure to call them within 72 hours. Your other 2 are the same, but the bonds are set at $750 and then $500. So altogether, for all 3 of your probation violations, it is $2,750 secured appearance bond. If you're not able to make that bond, you will be transported to the hearing, and the next judge may change these orders. Please go ahead and pick up your paperwork and have a seat.
So I have a drug problem out there too. Is there anything that I could tell my PO about that? Like I could get help with get help somehow or some way? Cause
I hope so, but that would be something to talk to your probation officer about. Yes, sir. Olivia Zazueta, please come to the podium. Amber Ecker, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Olivia Zazueta, 12/30/02.
Thank you. You're here today for, my computer is slow. Okay, you're here today on a new case. They have alleged that you stole a vehicle, which is a Class 3 felony, and then that you had dangerous drugs in your possession, which is a Class 4 felony, as well as drug paraphernalia, which is a Class 6 felony. Based on the law enforcement report, this court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you at your next hearing downtown Phoenix. Your hearing is set for September 5th at 8:30 in the morning. There is a secured appearance bond set for you at $2,500. And that's based on the strong weight of the evidence and risk of non-appearance and new criminal activity. If you do make that bond, you will be released under supervised release, so you'll have an electronic monitoring device. And if you do not make the bond, you will stay in custody until your hearing date, and the next judge may change these orders. Your attorney's contact information, as well as the date and time of the hearing, is all on your paperwork. Please pick that up and have a seat. Amber Ecker, please come to the podium. Alexis Moreno, have a seat by the door.
How are you doing?
Please say your name and date of birth.
Amber Jean Ecker, 4202.
Thank you. You're here today on a failing to appear bench warrant. You did not go to a sentencing. That was on August 18th. So it looks like you signed your plea on July 17th, but then you didn't go back, so they issued a warrant for your arrest.
Yeah.
You already have an attorney in this case, and your next hearing will now be September 2nd at 8:30 in the morning. There is a secured appearance bond available to you at $2,500. If you make that bond, make sure you go to your hearing, or the next bond will be much higher, okay? So make sure you go to your hearing. When I looked through your plea agreement, it looked like you were pleading to probation.
Yeah, my mom had surgery, and I called, and that's why they set it up for the 2nd.
And I saw that you had a motion to quash included there, but then you didn't show up to that hearing either.
Yeah, I know.
So it's really important you get in touch with your attorney. If you're able to make this bond, call your attorney. If you're not, you'll be taken to the hearing and you can explain.
So I can't get released?
If you make the bond at $2,500, you may. Otherwise, you'll stay in custody until the hearing.
When's the hearing?
It is on September 2nd at 8:30 in the morning.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, please have a seat. Thank you. Alexis Moreno, please come to the podium, and then Justin Grizzle, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Alexis Moreno, June 26, 1993.
Thank you. You're here today on a probation violation warrant. It was alleged that you violated terms 3, 4, and 7 of your probation. So an attorney has been appointed to assist you at your probation revocation arraignment hearing. That will be September 5th at 8:30 in the morning downtown Phoenix. There is a secured appearance bond available to you at $2,500. If you're able to pay that bond, please call your probation officer when you are released and go to your hearing. If you are not, you will be held in custody until the hearing, and the next judge may change these orders. All of this is on your paperwork. Please pick that up and have a seat. Justin Grizzle, please come to the podium, and then Angelina Lopez, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Justin Grizzle, 5983.
Thank you.
No problem.
You're here today on 4 matters. I believe they're all probation violation warrants. Yes, they are. So it's alleged that you violated terms 3 and 5 of your probation.
Yes.
An attorney has been appointed to assist you. Your next hearing is a probation revocation arraignment in all of your cases, and that will be on September 5th at 8:30 in the morning. The total amount, when I add that all together, is $1,750 secured appearance bond.
Okay.
If you are able to make that bond, call your probation officer and go to your hearing. If you cannot make the bond, you will be transported to your hearing, and the judge may change these orders at that time.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Please have a seat. Thank you, sir. Ms. Lopez, please come to the podium, and then Ernest Potts, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Angelina Lopez, May 5th, 1998.
Thank you. You're here today on 2 probation violation warrants, but then also a Superior Court arrest warrant, so we'll start with that one. It is alleged that there is a direct complaint, and this is from offenses in March of 2024, that you had narcotic drugs in your possession, which is a Class 4 felony, and drug paraphernalia, which is a Class 6 felony. So what happened is they picked you up, but they didn't charge you right away. Now they have issued the charges. So an attorney has been appointed to assist you, and on this direct complaint, you do have a hearing September 5th at 8:30 in the morning downtown Phoenix. There's a $500 secured appearance bond on the direct complaint. Your other 2 matters are probation violation matters. It was alleged you violated terms 3 and 5 of your probation. There is an attorney appointed to assist you at that revocation hearing. It's also on September 5th at 8:30 in the morning. It's in a different courtroom though. So when you go, make sure you let people know that you need to go to 2 different courtrooms. One for your direct complaint, the other for your probation violation hearings, okay? And one is set at $750, the other one's at $250. So altogether, I added them up, and it looks like it is $1,500 secured appearance bond. If you're able to make that bond, make sure you call your probation officer and go to the hearing. If you cannot make the bond, you will stay in custody and be transported to the hearing. But again, let them know you've got to go 2 places. Okay, please have a seat. Thank you. Ernest Potts, please come to the podium. After that will be Julio Alvarado. Good evening. Please say your name and date of birth.
Ernest Potts, May 18, 1987.
Thank you, sir. So you're here today on a Superior Court family warrant. So this is for child support. This is a purge warrant, meaning that you have to pay this amount or you will not be released. You do have a hearing on September 2nd at 10 a.m. So if you're not able to pay, then you will be transported to that hearing and the family court will decide what happens next. The purge amount is $1,266.38. This will be written on your paperwork. There's no release conditions. If you pay that amount, you get to go. If you don't pay that amount, you'll be taken to the hearing. Okay, please have a seat. Thank you, sir. Julio Alvarado, please come to the podium. Please say your name and date of birth.
Julio Alvarado, 9889.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
So you're here also on a family court warrant for a purge amount for child support. There's a hearing set for you September 2nd at 10 a.m. downtown Phoenix. You are not able to be released unless you pay the purge amount, which in your case is $876. If you can pay it, you're released without conditions, but you should still go to that hearing. If you cannot pay it, you'll be transported to the hearing, and then family court will make the next orders. This is on your paperwork. Go ahead and take that and have a seat.
Thank you.
Hunter Deal, please come to the podium, and then after him, we will take a short break. Please say your name and date of birth.
Hunter Isaiah Deal, 10-2000.
Thank you. You're here today on two matters. It looks like they're both probation violation warrants. It's alleged that you violated terms 3, 4, 5, and 7. An attorney has been appointed to assist you at your next hearing downtown Phoenix on September 5th at 8:30 in the morning. Your total amount of secured appearance bond is $350. If you're able to make that, please call your probation officer within 72 hours and go to your hearing. If you are not able to make that bond, you will stay in custody and be transported to the hearing, and the next judge may change these orders. All of this is on your paperwork. Please hit that up and have a seat. Okay. Thank you for your patience. Mr. Trent Spillman, please come to the podium. Justin Goodwin, have a seat by the door. Trent Spillman. Please say your name and date of birth.
Trent Spillman, 52279.
Thank you, sir. You're here today for 4 matters. The first one is a new Superior Court case. There's allegations you had narcotic drugs in your possession, which is a Class 4 felony, dangerous drug in your possession, which is a Class 6 felony, and then drug paraphernalia, also a Class 6 felony. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you, and your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix, September 5th at 8:30 in the morning. There is a secured appearance bond in your new matter at $100. Your other 3 matters are Term 1 probation violation warrants. Because you're on probation in 3 separate cases, a warrant has been issued for you on all 3 of those. So you will have an attorney to assist you. Your hearing is a probation revocation hearing September 5th at 8:30 in the morning downtown Phoenix. And on each of those, I have set a $50 bond just in case you're not able to pay the original new charge bond. You will be transported to the hearings. So altogether, It's $250 secured appearance bond. If you're able to make that bond, please call your probation officer and attend your 2 sets of hearings. If you are not able to make that bond, you will be transported there because they are both on the same day. They're both September 5th. Please speak up and let them know you need to go to 2 different courtrooms. One for your new charge and the other one for your probation revocation arraignment. Okay? All right, because you don't want to get a failure to appear warrant issued for you and you're sitting right there in the building, right?
Yes.
Okay, please take your paperwork and go ahead and have a seat. Thank you, sir. Justin Goodwin, please come to the podium, and then Joanna Serrano Abrega, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
It's going to be Justin Goodwin, August 13th of 1982.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
You're here today on a new case.
Okay.
There's allegations that you had dangerous drugs in your possession, which is a Class 4 felony, and that you were driving on a suspended, canceled, or revoked license. That's a misdemeanor.
Okay.
This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix, September 5th at 8:30 in the morning, and you do have a secured appearance bond set at $50. If you make that bond, then you will be released under pretrial supervision, and that will be testing randomly for illegal drug and alcohol use. If you are not able to make the bond, or if you are being held for some other reason, by having that bond, you'll be transported to the hearing, so you won't miss it.
Okay. You said the bond was 50 or?
50.
Okay. I mean, how do I pay that if I have it?
So that would be out there in the detention facility.
Okay, yeah, I do have that in my wallet and stuff, so.
They can give you information about how to do that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, it's on, all this is on your paperwork. Go ahead and review that and have a seat.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Joanna Serrano Abrega, please come to the podium. And then Shante Preciado, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Joanna Serrano Abrego, 1/13/1979.
Thank you, ma'am. You're here today on a new case. There's allegations of dangerous drugs in your possession, which is a Class 4 felony, as well as drug paraphernalia, which is a Class 6 felony. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you at your next hearing. Your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix on September 15th at 8:30 in the morning. You're going to be released today under supervised release. So what that means is you'll get your piece of paper that has your information on it, as well as an envelope that has resources for you. If you need a bus pass, if you need reminders, they're there to assist you to get you to that hearing. If you don't go to the hearing, you'll get a failure to appear warrant issued.
No worries.
So it's very important.
I'll be there.
Okay, so please be patient. It will take a few hours for you to be out processed. There is no bond set for you today. You are admitted to bail on your promise to go to that hearing.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. Shante Preciado, please come to the podium. Sarah Brigham, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Shante Preciado, and then 7/13/1990.
Thank you. You're here today on a new Superior Court case. There's allegations that you committed burglary in the second degree, which is a Class 3 felony, as well as criminal trespassing in the first degree, which is a Class 6 felony. I did review the law enforcement report, and there is probable cause, so I have appointed an attorney to assist you. The next hearing for you is going to be downtown Phoenix, September 15th at 8:30 in the morning. I do understand there's some questions about exactly what happened and who owned what and should be where, and so this court is going to release you under supervised release. So you'll get your paperwork, but you'll also get an envelope. Please make sure you use those resources. The envelope will give you reminders, a bus pass if you need it, those type of things to make sure you get to your court hearing. There are conditions for your release as well, and they include you're not to return to the scene of the alleged incident or have any contact with the alleged victims, witnesses, complainants. So I understand that is not your living place. It had been possibly, but it wasn't. So I'm not including in there a civil standby for you, but I'm also not including in there that you can't contact your maybe boyfriend. That's not included because he's not a victim in this case. So if you need to talk to him, you can, But the other people who actually called the police and made these allegations, you're not to have any contact with them until the next judge makes different orders.
Okay. The first, we had 2 phone calls. The first one, she got through.
So if they try to call you, just hang up.
Well,
if they try to text you, send you social medias, just ignore anything that's coming from those victims or witnesses.
Well, the particular witness that we both called in, I need the Ring camera because that's proof of everything.
So this would be
the
a good
attorney
thing
would
to,
help through that.
Yep, ask your attorney. You should not contact them. Okay, this is on your paperwork, including your attorney's phone number. Go ahead and pick that up and have a seat.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
Sarah Briggan, please come to the podium. Keaton Richardson, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Sarah Briggan, 10/27/1997.
Thank you. You're here today on a new case where there's allegations that you were driving under the influence and it's aggravated, so that's a Class 4 felony. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix on September 15th at 8:30 in the morning. You're going to be released today under supervised release with random weekly illegal drug and alcohol testing. So you'll get your paperwork, but you'll also get an envelope. It's very important for you to take advantage of this random testing because you can prove your sobriety to the next judge. So you'll be released today. It may take a few hours. All the information is on your paperwork, including your attorney's phone number.
Okay.
Hang on to that as well as the envelope. Okay, please have a seat. Keaton Richardson, please come to the podium. Roberto Heraldez, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Keaton Richardson, May 6, 1998.
Thank you. You're here today on a new justice court case. It was alleged that you were driving under the influence, and you are not found indigent based on what you've reported. So you can hire your own attorney or you can represent yourself. Your next hearing is at the West McDowell Justice Court, and that will be on September 16th at 1:30 in the afternoon. You are going to be released under what's called supervised release today. So if you heard before, you'll get an opportunity to do random drug and alcohol testing between now and your next hearing to prove to the court that you can be sober. So part of your release order is do not possess or consume any alcohol.
Yes, ma'am.
All of this is on your paperwork. Please be patient. It will take a few hours for you to be processed out.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please have a seat.
Thank you.
Roberto Heraldez, please come to the podium, and Victor Grozdev, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Roberto Heraldez, January 28, 1996.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court arrest warrant. It was alleged that back in January of 2024, you were driving under the influence with aggravated, so that's a Class 4 felony, as well as dangerous drug possession, which is also a Class 4 felony. So what happened is you got arrested back then in 2024, but they didn't file charges. Now they have filed charges. So an attorney has been appointed to assist you. Your next hearing will be September 15th at 8:30 in the morning. Although this is a direct complaint, I did go back and look at your criminal history, and I saw that you got things taken care of. You showed up. So you're going to be released today under pretrial services, meaning that you will have random testing for illegal drug and alcohol use between now and your next hearing date. This gives you the chance to show the next judge that you can be sober, okay? And you just need to go to your next hearing. So all of this is on your paperwork. Please be patient as they out-process you. Keep hold of your papers and your envelope.
Okay, thank you.
Please have a seat. Victor Grozdev, please come to the podium. Camille Harding, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Victor Lawrence Grozdev, 10/26/1988.
Thank you. You're here today on a new municipal court case. There's allegations of driving under the influence as well as having over .08 and extreme DUI .15 to .20. This court did not find you indigent, so you may hire your own attorney or represent yourself. Your next hearing will be at the Surprise Municipal Court, and that's on September 23rd at 1:30 in the afternoon.
Okay.
You are going to be released on your own promise to go to that hearing. Because it's a municipal court, I'm not able to offer you that same opportunity to prove your sobriety.
Okay.
So it would be a good idea for you to find a way or contact an attorney to figure that out to show the judge that you can be sober. Okay. The information, including their phone number, is included on your paperwork. Please be patient with the detention officers as you are out processed.
Absolutely.
Okay, please have a seat. Camille Harding, please come to the podium. Cochelle Smith, please have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Camille Harding, 4/10/86.
Thank you. You're here today for a new justice court case. You were exceeding the posted speed by more than 20 miles per hour. Because this is a misdemeanor, this court's not able to appoint an attorney to represent you, but you can hire one or represent yourself. Your next hearing will be at the Desert Ridge Justice Court on September 15th at 8:30 in the morning. You are being released today on your promise to go to that hearing. I have included their phone number for you so that you can call ahead and be prepared, know where to park, know what to bring, all the things that you need to do to be ready for that hearing to get this taken care of. All right, please pick up your paperwork and have a seat.
Thank you.
Cochelle Smith, please come to the podium, and then Justin Richmond, have a seat by the door. Hi. Please say your name and date of birth.
Coquel Lynn Smith, 04/29/1994.
Thank you, and I apologize for saying your name incorrectly.
It's okay, it's Coquel.
Okay. So you're here today for 2 justice court warrants, and they are in regards to criminal trespass. It is a misdemeanor, so this court is not able to appoint an attorney to represent you, but you can hire one or you can represent yourself. On both of these matters, you have a hearing at University Lakes Justice Court, and that will be September 16th at 1:30 in the afternoon. So this court is going to release you on your promise to go to those hearings. I've also included their phone number for you. If you need to call ahead, find out how to get there, what you need to bring.
Yeah, I talked to my mom yesterday when I went to jail, and she said she would help me to take me to my courts.
Great. So you could maybe even get it taken care of before that hearing date. All right. All the information's on your paperwork.
So I'm being released today?
You are. Please be patient as they out-process you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Justin Richmond, please come to the podium, and then Adrian Anaya, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Justin Richmond, 8/26/94.
Thank you. You're here today on 2 matters. One is a new Superior Court case. It was alleged that you had narcotic drugs in your possession, which is a Class 4 felony, and then drug paraphernalia, which is a Class 6 felony. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is September 15th at 8:30 in the morning, and you will be released on your promise to go to that hearing, as well as you're going to be supervised by your probation officer. Okay. So your other matter is what's called a Term 1 probation violation. Because of this new allegation, it is considered a violation of your probation, and they are going to hold a revocation hearing.
Okay.
So an attorney has been appointed to assist you with that. That one's sooner. It's September 5th at 8:30 in the morning. Make sure you go to that.
Okay.
So when you are released today in a few hours, please call your probation officer, let them know what's going on.
Absolutely.
And then go to your hearings.
Yes,
2
ma'am.
of them, right? You got 2 hearings. Okay, don't forget.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Please have a seat. Adrian Anaya, please come to the podium. Please say your name and date of birth.
Adrian Anaya, Adrian Anaya, 9/20/1992.
Thank you, sir. Before court, you were given a laminated card with some paperwork on it. Did you read the paperwork?
Yes, I did.
You have a warrant from the state of California. You have a choice to make it this time. You can choose to waive your right to an extradition hearing and be held without bail here at the Maricopa County Jail for 30 days, starting tomorrow, for them to come and get you. Or you can demand an extradition hearing, and if you do that, I will set a hearing and a bond for you, And then if at the extradition hearing they decide that it should be done, the states will have 90 days for the governors of both states, California and Arizona, to sign a warrant to extradite you from Arizona. Do you want to waive your right to the hearing and stay in custody for up to 30 days for California to come get you, or do you want to demand your hearing, which it would be on September 8th at 1:30 in the afternoon, and I would set a $50,000 cash bond amount, and then after that they would have 90 days to come and get you from California. So those are your choices. Waive your right, say no bail for 30 days, and then you get released if they don't come and get you. Or demand your hearing. I'll set a hearing for you, and your bond would be $50,000 cash. And then after that hearing, they would have 90 days to sign a governor's warrant to come and get you. And I don't know if they would let you out or not after that extradition hearing. And the extradition hearing is a civil hearing, so you could hire your own attorney for it, but I can't appoint one for you.
So the second one, I would still be in custody?
If you can't make your bond, it's $50,000, and the reason I said it that is because Monterey County in California set it as a no bond warrant, but under the Arizona Constitution, you must have bond if it's before the adjudication or before the trial. So I set it at 50 grand, so there is the opportunity to bond out.
Okay, so my understanding is I'm going to be in custody either way.
If you can't make that bond, that is correct. So you can choose the 30 days and let them come get you within those 30 days, or have the hearing and then wait possibly 90 days for the two governors to sign the warrant to extradite you.
So if I wait for the hearing for that, I'll still be in custody?
At the moment, yes, sir, unless you pay the $50,000 cash bond.
And if I wait 30 days and if they don't come?
Then you are released.
So either way, I'm going to stay in custody?
It sounds like it, unless you can pay the cash bond.
It's 50,000?
Yes, sir, because they said no bond. So we set it at 50 because then at least there's an opportunity.
But I'll still be in custody.
Okay. So it's your choice to make. Do you want to waive your right to the hearing, or do you want to demand your extradition hearing? Okay, and if you can't decide, that's all right, because then I will just set the bond and set the cash, and then you'll see another judge on September 8th.
No, I'll the 30 days.
Okay, so you are going to waive. All right, so before I click that button, I have to ask you some questions. Did you read the waiver paperwork?
Yes.
Do you understand you do not have to sign that paperwork?
Yeah, I understand.
Do you understand you have the right to a hearing?
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand you have the right to hire a lawyer at your own expense?
Mm-hmm.
And you have to say yes. I'm sorry.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Yes.
Do you understand that you have the right to demand a governor's warrant be signed by the governors of both states before you are returned to California?
Yes.
Okay. Do you understand you have the right to bail?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to give up those rights and sign the paperwork?
No.
Okay, so then we'll set the hearing and I'll set bail, and then they will do a governor's warrant.
So if I sign, then I'm doing the 30 days, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, well, has anyone threatened you or promised you anything to get you to sign the paperwork?
No.
Okay. Have you had any drugs, alcohol, or medication within the last 24 hours?
No.
Okay. I find that you knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily are signing the waiver, and I am also signing it. I will direct the sheriff's office to notify the requesting state that you are ready to return. The requesting state will have 30 days from tomorrow to pick you up unless there are any Arizona local charges pending. In that case, the 30 days will start once the conclusion of that case. Do you have any Arizona charges?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Nothing
So
here,
then-
nothing in this state, no.
Then it will start tomorrow. Okay. So I'm going to sign it, and you're going to sign it. So let me clear that. Wait, save, sign. Okay, I think I signed it. All right, sir, if you could please step over here. There is a signature pad. And while you are doing that, I will take care of a DUI.
No, over here. Sign big and slow for me, please, and you're gonna do that twice, and I'll let you know when to sign the second time. Go ahead. All right. And one more time. You can put it down. Four.
Commissioner Tishry calling you for the agent. Are you ready to sign? Thanks, you too. Thank you. Thank you for your time. You may have a seat.
Can I,
Okay. At this point, we just have house calls left, people who are not able to be here in the courtroom. Okay, so we'll begin with number 8, who is not following orders. That is Mr. Chauncey Carey Thompson, date of birth 11/27/1988. It is a new Superior Court case, alleged burglary in the second degree, Class 3 felony, criminal damage to facing Class 6 felony. An attorney has been appointed for him. His next hearing is September 5th at 8:30 in the morning. He has a secured appearance bond of $1,500. He would be released under supervision if he does make that bond. He's not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the reporting parties or victims or witnesses. If any order of protection or harassment is issued, he needs to follow that as well. The next person is Miss Vanessa Ortiz. She is not able to be in the courtroom today because she's not safe. So her date of birth is 7/30/1988. It is 3 matters: failure to appear bench warrant from a probation revocation arraignment back in April of 2025. And then I believe they're all 3 the same. Yes, they're all failing to appear at her revocation arraignment. Excuse me, the last one is not. The last one is a new Superior Court case, so we'll deal with that first. It was alleged that she had drug paraphernalia in her possession, which is a Class 6 felony, as well as shoplifting and obstruction of justice, not giving her true name. Those are misdemeanors. This court did find probable cause. Because she's on felony release in another case, she's not eligible for release due to these new felony allegations. So she has a status conference on the new allegations September 5th, downtown Phoenix. An attorney has been appointed for her. She'll have an evidentiary hearing September 5th at 1:30 in the afternoon. For her probation violations, they are also September 5th, 8:30 in the morning, and there is secured appearance bond set for both of those at $500, but I will advise her not to pay it as she will not be released. If there are any changes to these orders, they'll be reflected in the written orders. I do not intend to return to this recording. At this time, the 5 p.m. initial appearance calendar is in recess until 8 p.m.
All right.
Please be seated. Good evening. This is the 8 p.m. initial appearance calendar for August 30th, 2025. The court's orders for the taking of DNA and fingerprints that was made or announced on the 1st of August shall apply to all matters on this calendar. As you just heard in the recording, these hearings are for a very specific purpose. I will explain why you are here, if an attorney has been appointed to assist you, when and where your next hearing will be. If you are eligible for release, I will explain those release conditions and what your bond might be. I won't read all the release conditions to you. I may point out one or two that are specific to you. It is your responsibility to read your paperwork to see what all the release conditions are. This is all criminal matters, so you have the right to remain silent. The only question I will ask is your name and your date of birth. These hearings are being recorded as well as broadcast, so it's important that if you want to talk about the merits or the underlying reasons, that would be a conversation to have with your attorney or the next judge who can make a ruling on that. Okay, so I'll call you in one at a time. The first person would please come stand here in the podium inside the hearing room. And the second person will have a seat by the door right outside, and that way we can move swiftly. We'll begin with Mr. Ruben Perez Garcia. Please come to the podium. And then Coraima Resendez Ochoa, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Ruben Perez Garcia, 03/26/1990.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on two matters. The first one is a new Superior Court case. It was alleged that you had a weapon and you're a prohibited possessor, that's a Class 4 felony, and then that you were carrying a deadly weapon without or failing to admit that, as well as an open container in your vehicle. Those are misdemeanors. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing in your new case will be downtown Phoenix on September 5th at 8:30 in the morning. There is a secured appearance bond in this new case set at $10,000. That was the county's recommendation. This court, it did affirm it. But don't pay that bond, sir, because you are also here today on a probation violation. So when you have new allegations of criminal activity that may result in sentencing or incarceration, then you are now held non-bondable. So on your probation case, you will have an attorney appointed to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown September 5th at 8:30, so it's the same time and it's in the same building, but it is a different courtroom. So make sure to speak up and say, I have two hearings, and they will transport you in between the courtrooms. You are going to have that hearing September 5th at 8:30, and because of that probation violation, you are not eligible for release today. And that's why I said don't pay that bond. So you will be held until the 5th, and after that, the next judge may change these orders. This information is on your paperwork. Go ahead and pick that up and have a seat.
Thank you.
Coraima Resendez Ochoa, please come to the podium. And then Merle Gardner, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Coraima Resendez Ochoa, June 1694.
Thank you. You're here today on an out-of-county warrant. or excuse me, let me make sure. Yes, you are here today on an out-of-county warrant. There's allegations of transporting marijuana for sale, which is a Class 3 felony. You will have an attorney appointed for you at your next hearing, and this is going to be in Pinal County Superior Court on September 4th at 8:30 in the morning. Because this was a violation of probation, you are not eligible for release today, so you will stay in custody until you are transported to that hearing. There, the judge may change these orders and offer you conditions of release, but that would happen at that time. This is on your paperwork. Go ahead and pick that up and have a seat.
Quick question. So I have court here on the 5th as well.
If you have a bond on that court for the 5th?
I can't leave.
No, what I'm saying is which court is it on the 5th?
Here in downtown.
Is it a Maricopa County Superior Court case?
Mm-hmm.
And is it one where you are out on release right now? So you're in custody for that one as well?
Yes.
Then you'll be transported back and forth.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Merle Gardner, please come to the podium, and then Kevin Rose, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Merle Gardner, October 8, 1982.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on 3 matters. The first one is a new Superior Court case. There's allegations that you committed burglary in the 3rd degree, which is a Class 4 felony. Also, aggravated assault, which is a Class 5 felony. Resisting arrest and obstruction or not giving your true name, those are misdemeanors. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to help you or assist you at your next hearing. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix, September 5th at 8:30 in the morning. On this new case, you are eligible for bond. This court has affirmed the county's recommendation of a secured appearance bond at $75,000, but do not pay that bond. Because you do have 2 probation cases running, and based on the new allegations, there is a high likelihood of incarceration or time being sentenced, and so on those 2 cases, an attorney has been appointed to assist you at your probation revocation hearing. It is also September 5th, downtown Phoenix at 8:30 in the morning, and you are not eligible for release on those probation cases. So all of this will be on your paperwork. You'll get 3 sets. You do have 2 courtrooms you need to be in on the 5th, one for the new charges and one for the probation hearings. Make sure you keep track of that. Please have a seat. Kevin Rose, please come to the podium, and then after that will be Barbara Kara. Have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
It's Kevin Rose, and it's July 18th, 1995.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on quite a few matters, so I'm going to go through each of them, and then I will give you the total breakdown of what your release conditions are. Okay. The first one is a municipal court warrant with allegations of paraphernalia, which is a misdemeanor. An attorney will be appointed to assist you. It is at Surprise Municipal Court. The attorney is there to assist you in the matter of bond only. Bond is set at $50. And your hearing on that day is September 9th at 1:30 in the afternoon. This will be on your paperwork. You don't have to remember all these hearing dates. Your next one is a failing to appear bench warrant. You did not go to your disposition hearing on July 24th at Superior Court. You already have an attorney in that case. So now you have a new hearing on September 5th, downtown Phoenix at 8:30 in the morning. Your bond in that matter is set at $2,500. Your next matter is again a municipal court warrant. This one is for criminal trespassing. An attorney will be appointed because bond is set. This is at El Mirage Municipal Court, September 8th at 10 a.m. There's a $50 bond set there. Your next matter is another failure to appear, but this one's for a sentencing in a different case. And you have an attorney in this case. Your next hearing will be September 5th, 8:30 in the morning. That bond amount is set at $2,500. Your next matter is, again, a failing to appear for sentencing, but it is for a different case. And you will have an attorney, or you already do, It'll be September 5th, 8:30 downtown, $2,500 is the bond they requested. This court will affirm. The next one you have is again at Surprise Municipal Court. This is about the shoplifting charges. So an attorney will be appointed for you because bond is set at $50. And that one, the hearing is September 9th at 1:30 in the afternoon. Your last matter before the court is a direct complaint. And this is from charges back in April of 2025 for drug paraphernalia possession class 6 felony and narcotic drug possession class 4 felony. This direct complaint requested a $1,000 bond. This is a cash bond. All the other ones were secured appearance. And so your hearing there is September 5th, 8:30 in the morning. So you have quite a few hearing dates with a lot of different bond amounts. Do not just pick one or two bonds to pay. Do not pay any of them and you will be transported to all the hearings. Or you can pay all of them, but then it's up to you to get yourself to every single one of those hearings. The total amount of secured appearance bond is $7,650 plus the $1,000 cash bond for those new allegations. If you can't make that bond, you will stay in custody in the sheriff's office. We'll transport you to all these hearings. Please keep track of your paperwork so that you know which cases you need to be at where. Okay, go ahead and pick that up and have a seat. Thank you, sir. Barbara Cara, please come to the podium. Leslie Lozada, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Babar Kara, 11/17/82.
Thank you. You're here today on a new case. It was alleged that you committed aggravated assault, which is a class 4 felony, and then unlawful imprisonment, which is a class 6 felony. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be September 5th, downtown Phoenix at 8:30 in the morning. This court did consider the county's recommendation, which let me tell you what it was. They were requesting a $50,000 secured bond. However, based on my reading of the law enforcement report, I believe that's unnecessary because I do think you're going to show up to your hearing and you're going to get this sorted out. So your bond is set today at $5,000 secured appearance bond with pretrial service supervision. You're not to have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. I understand that that was your store, so yes. I'm not issuing any no return to the scene orders. That's not included because I know you're going to go and do your business.
Yeah.
But just no contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. Okay, if you cannot make your bond, you will stay in custody and be transported to the hearing. The judge at the next hearing may change all these orders.
Okay.
Do you have a question, sir?
No.
Okay, please pick up your paperwork and have a seat. Thank you. Leslie Lozada, please come to the podium. And then Dustin Herring, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Leslie Lozada, 4/17/89.
Thank you. You're here today on two matters. The first is failing to appear to your sentencing that was in February of 2023. This was for allegations of theft of credit cards. It was a class 5 felony. So you have an attorney in that case, and now they have reset a hearing for you. It's a status conference for September 9th at 8:30 in the morning. In this old case, you do have a cash-only appearance bond of $1,000. Your second matter here is, again, a failing to appear bench warrant from February 2023, and that was for the charges of dangerous drug possession, class 4 felony, and the drug paraphernalia, class 6 felony. Again, because you did not go to your sentencing and a warrant was issued requesting $1,000, this one is a secured appearance bond. Let me just double check to make sure I did that right. Yes. Okay. So you have $1,000 cash and $1,000 secured appearance bonds. If you are able to make those bonds, make sure you go to your next hearings. All that information is on your paperwork. If you cannot make the bonds, you will remain in custody until the hearings, and the judge at the next hearing can change these orders. Okay, please pick up your paperwork and have a seat. Dustin Herring, please come to the podium, and then Alexandria Beatty, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Dustin Wayne Herring, September 18, 1980.
Thank you. You're here today on 3 matters. It looks like the first is a probation violation warrant. It was alleged that you violated terms 3 and 5 of your probation. So an attorney has been appointed to assist you at your next hearing. It's a probation revocation arraignment hearing. That will be September 5th, downtown Phoenix at 8:30 in the morning. There is a secured appearance bond on that first one of $150. Your second matter here is a justice court warrant from East Mesa Justice Court. There's allegations that you did not appear for the charges of driving on a suspended, revoked, or canceled license. So an attorney has been appointed to assist you in the matter of bond. Because this was the second time you did not appear, this court is going to affirm the $500 secured appearance bond. So your next hearing is at East Mesa Justice Court, September 4th, 8:30 in the morning. If you are able to make that bond, please make sure you go to that hearing. They will issue another warrant if you fail to appear. Your last matter before the court today is an out-of-county warrant. So this warrant is from Pinal County, and it has to do with charges about driving on a suspended, revoked, or canceled license and then failure to pay fines and fees. An attorney will be appointed for you when you arrive in Pinal County. Your hearing is at the Apache Junction Municipal Court, September 4th at 8:30 in the morning. The secured appearance bond they requested, the court affirmed, is $1,895. So if you are able to make these bonds, then please go to your hearings. If you are not able to make these bonds, you will stay in custody and be transported to the hearings. The next judge may change all these orders. Please pick up your paperwork and have a seat. Alexandria Beatty, please come to the podium. Dakota Belcher, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Alexandria Beatty, January 5th, 1991.
Thank you. You're here today on a new case. There's allegations of unlawful imprisonment, which is a Class 6 felony, criminal damage, disorderly conduct, and preventing or keeping someone from calling emergency services. Those are all misdemeanors. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you in your case. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on September 5th at 8:30 in the morning. There is a secured appearance bond set for you at $500. If you are able to make that bond, you will be released under pretrial supervision with conditions of release. Those conditions include you may not return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. I understand that may be your residence, and so if that's the case, I have included orders for you that you may return one time between now and your next hearing to retrieve essential items. Those are things like medications, ID cards, things you need between now and your next hearing date. There is to be no contact between you and the alleged victim. Even if they call you, text you, send you social messaging, ignore it all until you get to your hearing on September 5th. After that, the judge can change any of these orders because they'll hear the merits of the case. Okay? This is all on your paperwork. Go ahead and pick that up.
I do have a question. Is the alleged victim my sister or my mom? I just don't know. Like, am I allowed to talk to my mom?
Your mother is the alleged victim.
Okay.
I did not see your sister in there. Let me just make sure she's not considered a victim number 2. One moment, please. Okay, as I read the law enforcement report, I believe it is just your mother. They do have in a line at the top victim, sister, and mother, but then I do not see your sister listed as a victim anywhere else.
Okay.
To be extra safe between now and September 5th, I would advise you do not contact either, but then get clarification from the judge on the 5th of September. So if there is a different person you can contact as an intermediary, that would be best. And as I said, there is an order. You may go one time with law enforcement
Mm-hmm.
as an escort to the home to retrieve those personal things. But don't try to talk to them when you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep, thank you.
Dakota Belcher, please come to the podium, and Jose Monroy, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Dakota Belcher, January 1st, 1992.
Thank you. You're here today on a probation violation warrant. It is alleged that you violated terms 3, 4, 5, and 7 of your probation. So an attorney has been appointed to assist you, and your next hearing will be downtown September 5th at 8:30 in the morning. There is a $100 secured appearance bond set for you. If you can make that bond, you'll be supervised by your probation officer, so be sure to call them when you are released. If you are not able to make that bond, you will stay in custody and be transported to the hearing.
Okay, and how much did you say the bond was?
100.
Oh, okay.
Okay, please have a seat.
Thank you.
Oh, excuse me, there is one more. You have 2 cases. I apologize.
Oh.
So it's the same thing, and it's also 100, so you have 200 total.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Sorry about that.
Thank you.
Do you see that at the very top? It says time. Oh, it disappeared. Did that person time out?
No, they usually it's in the like payments done.
Okay, just making sure. Okay. Mr. Jose Monroy, please come to the podium, and then after that, Lisa Fama. Lisa Fama, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Jose Ricky Monroy, 222, 1989.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on an arrest warrant, which is a direct complaint. So what happened is you were probably arrested back in 2022, and now they are charging from October 9th, 2022, possession or use of narcotic drugs, which is a Class 4 felony. So you do have an attorney appointed to assist you in this case, and now you will have a hearing on September 5th at 8:30 in the morning. This court did set a $50 bond, which was what was requested in that direct complaint, and I think part of the reason, yeah, because that was requested there. All right. So if you're able to make that $50 bond, it's secured. Make sure you go to your hearing.
I will, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
If you
Your Honor.
cannot make the bond, you will be transported to the hearing, and the judge can change the orders, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Go ahead and take your paperwork and have a seat.
I got one more question.
Yes, sir.
So I had my methadone transferred here. Will I be able to take it after this now? Because I'm like detoxing bad right now.
I cannot answer that for you, but that might be a good question for your attorney. Their phone number is on your paperwork. I don't know if that would be counted against you. Are you on probation at all with anything?
No, nothing.
Yeah, you are not. Okay.
No.
I didn't see that either. So I do not have the answer for you, sir. I'm sorry. But
Thank
that would
you.
be a good question for your attorney.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank
Please
you.
have a seat. Lisa Fama, please come to the podium. And then Maria Schultz, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Lisa Adrian Fama, 1980, Your Honor.
And what is the month and year, or, sorry, day?
It's September the 3rd, 1980.
Okay, thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court arrest warrant. It looks like you got picked up and then released back in 2023. So the charges that are on the warrant, it's a direct complaint. It's from May 19th, 2023. Possession or use of narcotic drugs, which is a Class 4 felony. Possession or use of drug paraphernalia, which is a Class 6 felony. And then driving under the influence, which is a misdemeanor. There's 2 counts of that. So an attorney has been appointed to assist you. Your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix, September 5th at 8:30 in the morning. There is a secured appearance bond set for you at $50. If you're able to make that bond, make sure you go to your hearing, contact your attorney. If you cannot, you will stay in custody and be transported to that hearing.
Okay, Your Honor. Just one question. On the way down to my court date, my son was killed. Should I bring that up to the judge? Is that...
So this is a new charge? So you didn't have a court date before today?
Well, no, they said that originally it was in 2023 that I got charged, and then they dropped it, and then in 2024, they supposedly, that's what I was told, that they had decided to file, and so.
So, right, I show that in February of 2024, this complaint was issued.
Okay.
And they did send you a summons, and what you're saying to me is you were trying to appear.
Correct.
And then your son was killed?
My son was killed
Okay.
on the way down. Yeah.
So you can tell that to the next judge, and they might be able to do something for you as far as
right.
quashing the warrant.
Okay.
But right now, this warrant was issued because you didn't show up, and they said, well, you must not have gotten the summons, so we're sending it out again.
Okay, so then it's just $50, and then, okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Maria Schultz, please come to the podium, and then Sebastian Hardemam, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Maria Luisa Schultz, April 29, 1986.
Thank you. You're here today on a new case. It was alleged that you had dangerous drugs in your possession, which is a Class 4 felony, and drug paraphernalia, which is a Class 6 felony. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix on September 15th at 8:30 in the morning. You're going to be released today under supervised release with random weekly drug and illegal drug and alcohol testing. This gives you a chance to show the judge that you can be sober, so take advantage of that. You'll get your paperwork, and you'll get an envelope. Make sure you don't go back to the scene of the alleged incident or have any contact with alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. I read through the law enforcement report, and it's important that you not have contact, okay? I know you have children in common, so one moment. So because you're ordered to not have contact with the alleged victim, which is the man, you can make other arrangements to still have, visit with your children or still have contact with your children. You just have to go through a third party. And that is written into your order.
So I could have my dad pick him up?
Right, using a third party. Okay, this is all written out on your paperwork. Please make sure you go to your hearing.
Your Honor, but with the drug testing and stuff, that complying with that, does that make any difference? Like, I just wanted proof that I wasn't crazy, so I picked up his stuff, but I didn't remember it was in my pocket when the cops came because all this other stuff happened. Would that be stuff that I discussed with the lawyer?
Yes, exactly. You understand. Yes, talk about that stuff with your lawyer. Yeah. Go ahead and have a seat. Thank you, ma'am. Sebastian Hardemam, please come to the podium. Natasha Strong, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Sebastian Hardeman, 9/16/1979.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case. There's allegations that you resisted arrest and caused physical injury, which is a Class 6 felony, and that you failed to obey the police officer, which is a misdemeanor. Based on the law enforcement report, this court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is September 15th at 8:30 in the morning. You will be released today under what's called supervised release. So for some people, if they need drug and alcohol testing, it's a very helpful tool. For you, you may only use it as a reminder. You check in with them, they make sure you know when your hearing is and to help you get to your hearing. Please go to your hearing, sir. If you do not, you'll get a warrant issued for failure to appear. Okay, all this is on your paperwork. Please have a seat. Natasha Strong, please come to the podium, and then Mark Whitaker, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and your date of birth.
Like I need to talk right now.
Well, I just need to know who you are, ma'am, Can you tell me what your name is?
You just said it.
I need you to say your name.
Repeat your name, ma'am.
Natasha Ray Strong.
Thank you. Can you tell me your date of birth, please?
1988.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. You're here today on a justice court warrant for not giving your true name and criminal trespassing. These are both misdemeanors, so this court cannot appoint an attorney for you. You have a hearing coming up at the El Centro Justice Court September 18th at 8:30 in the morning. I'm going to release you today on your promise to go to that hearing. I provided the phone number and address for you. It's on your paperwork. Please call ahead to make sure you know what to do when you go to the hearing so you can get this taken care of. Okay, all of this is on your paperwork. If you'd please take a seat, they'll hand you your paperwork. Thank you, ma'am. Mark Whitaker, please come to the podium. Please say your name and date of birth.
Mark Whitaker, April 9th, 1975.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on two matters. The first one is a new Superior Court case. There's allegations that you had narcotic drugs in your possession, which is a Class 4 felony, and criminal trespassing, which is a misdemeanor. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you at your next hearing. Your next hearing will be September 15th at 8:30 in the morning. This court would like to release you today on your promise to go to that hearing, and you'll still be supervised by your probation officer. The other matter here is a Term 1 violation of probation. So whenever there's new alleged criminal activity, that's a violation of your first condition of probation. So you do have an attorney appointed to assist you, and your probation revocation arraignment hearing is September 5th. So that's sooner, okay? That's just next week. It's at 8:30 in the morning, downtown Phoenix. Again, you are going to be released today on your promise to go to your hearing and to be supervised by your probation officer. So be sure that once you are released, you call them within that 72 hours that's required.
Okay.
Okay. Everything is on your paperwork. Please have a seat. At this time, we'll go ahead and read the house calls onto the recording. The first person who will be seeing back by their cell is Jamie Adair. He was wandering, or she was wandering, excuse me, and so needed to be secured. Date of birth 1/5/1990. This is a Superior Court arrest warrant, allegations of burglary. It was a direct complaint. An attorney has been appointed to assist her. Her next hearing is September 5th at 8:30 in the morning. There is a cash-only appearance bond set at $2,700, which is affirmed. This warrant was issued in 2019. If she is able to make the bond, there are conditions of release, including not going back to the scene of the alleged crime or having contact with the alleged victims, witnesses, or complainants. The next person who is going to be seen by their cell is Julie Ann Melcher, date of birth 8/4/1963. She has two matters. The first is a new Superior Court case alleging aggravated harassment, which is a Class 6 felony, disobeying or resisting orders of the court, criminal trespass, and obstructing the police, all of which are misdemeanors. This court did find probable cause, has appointed an attorney to assist her at her hearing September 5th, 8:30 in the morning, downtown Phoenix. She does have a secured appearance bond set at $500 in her new case. She would be supervised by her assigned probation officer if she's released. There are no contact orders included, including not to go back to the scene of the alleged crime or contact with the victim, alleged complainant, or witnesses. She's also not to possess any weapons, drugs, or consume any alcohol. This is a domestic violence case. She would need to report to her probation officer within 72 hours. The second matter is a petition to revoke her probation, alleging that she violated terms 3 and 5. An attorney has been appointed to assist her. Her next hearing will be September 5th at 8:30 in the morning. On that, there is a $250 secured appearance bond. So together, Ms. Melcher's bonds are $750. If she is not able to make those bonds, she will remain in custody and be transported to her hearing. The next person is Daniel Villa. He was being disruptive, so not safe for him to come into the hearing room. This is a new Superior Court case. There's allegations of aggravated assault, Class 3 felony. Probable cause was found, an attorney was appointed. His next hearing is downtown Phoenix, September 5th at 8:30 in the morning, and a cash-only appearance bond of $100,000 was affirmed. That was the county's recommendation. This court did find that was reasonable. He does have no contact orders, including not to return to the scene of the alleged crime. And the usual. The next person is Mr. Marjan Stamps. He is unable to function. He has 3 matters. The first is a new Superior Court case with allegations of narcotic drug possession. This court did not find probable cause on that. However, his second allegation, which was obstruction or refusing to give his true name, that did have probable cause. I did not appoint an attorney for him. That's odd. I'm going to edit number 8. He should have an attorney appointed. Okay, there it goes. And his next hearing is September 5th at 8:30 in the morning. He has a secured appearance bond in his new matter at $50. The other 2 matters he has are municipal court warrants. One is from Peoria Municipal Court. He'll have an attorney appointed for him at his next hearing, September 4th at 9 a.m. There's a $50 appearance bond. And the last one is again Peoria Municipal Court. This one's for drug paraphernalia. Again, 9 a.m. September 4th, $50 appearance bond on that as well. So he has 2 court dates coming up, September 4th in Peoria, and then September 5th downtown Phoenix, $50 on all of them. So that's $150 secured appearance bond. If he's not able to make it, he will stay in custody and be transported to those hearings. And the last person is Gary Hoyt, who is agitated and so not able to come into this hearing room. He has date of birth 5/24/1998, a new Superior Court case, theft of means of transportation, Class 3 felony and resisting arrest. This one also didn't stick. Okay, number 30 will need to be printed as well. I'm sorry. The attorney didn't stick. So an attorney has been appointed to assist him. His next hearing is September 5th at 8:30 in the morning. He does have a secured appearance bond of $500 available to him. If he is able to make that bond, he does need to contact his probation officer within 72 hours of release. And those are all the matters on the 8 p.m. calendar. It is not my intention to return to this recording. If there are any changes for Mr. Adair, Miss Adair, Miss Melcher, Mr. Villa, Mr. Stamps, or Mr. Hoyt, they will be reflected in the written orders. And at this time, the 8 p.m. initial appearance calendar is in recess until 11 p.m.
All right.
Thank you. You may be seated. Good evening. This is the time set for the 11 p.m. initial appearance calendar on August 30th, 2025. The court's orders for the taking of DNA and fingerprints that was given on the first calendar of this month shall apply to all matters on this calendar. I will be calling you each one at a time to the podium. I'll provide a second name to sit in the chair outside of this room. I will let you know what you are here for, if I have appointed an attorney, if you have a bond, and what your release conditions are. If we could start with Lyle Harmon to the podium and Stephanie to the chair. Can I get your name and date of birth, sir?
Yes, Lyle Harmon, 10/18/1981.
Thank you, sir. It does look like you are here on two cases. You're here for a new case as well as a probation violation case.
Yeah, I just got told that, yeah.
So your new case is for one count of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon or dangerous instrument, a Class 2 felony, one count of theft means of transportation, a Class 3 felony, one count of aggravated assault on a first responder, a Class 4 felony, one count of burglary, a Class 4 felony, one count of attempted burglary, a Class 4 felony, and then your probation case is because you were picked up for a new offense, it is a Term 1 violation of your probation case. So I am going to find probable cause, and I'm going to appoint an attorney to represent you in both of these cases, and I'm going to give you some hearing dates. You are going to have a status conference on September 5th at 8:30, along with a probation revocation hearing.
Okay, what's that?
So that, which one?
Probation revocation. That was not PO?
So because you violated probation by being picked up for this offense, your probation may be revoked in that case.
Oh,
so you
sure,
have a
will be,
probation revocation hearing.
Yeah.
That's on September 5th at 8:30. You do have a preliminary hearing on September 9th at 8:30.
Okay.
In your new charges, you have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $50,000.
Okay.
However, in your probation case, you are being held non-bondable.
So the whole thing's non-bondable anyways?
Say that again?
So the whole case, no matter what, is non-bondable?
So you're going to have your probation revocation hearing on September 5th, and so you'll find out more that day what's going to happen, but I don't recommend posting the $50,000 before then because you wouldn't be released until you know what probation is going to do.
Correct.
Once you meet with your attorney and you find out what they're going to do, then you will have an opportunity to decide what's best for you. I also do note that you were picked up for this offense on August 29th at 4:45, but due to a medical concern, you were taken to a medical facility, and so you are being seen after your 24-hour time limit. I am going to make an extraordinary circumstance due to the fact that you needed to seek medical help, okay?
Okay.
And I'm going to include that in your paperwork. All of this will be included in the information we give you. We'll give you paperwork that includes your date, time, and location. Did you have any questions?
No, just, thought that they already took me to the hospital, so what are you trying to say?
Say that again?
They already took me to the hospital, so what are you trying to say?
Exactly. So you were taken to the hospital instead of being brought here directly.
Correct.
So normally we would see you within 24 hours.
Okay, so that's...
But it was extended because you received medical assistance. Once we brought you here, we added you to our next available calendar.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Anything further, sir?
No, that's it.
Okay. We're going to need to reprint his paperwork, so if you don't mind letting him sit in the gallery for a moment. It's going to take me a minute to add the extraordinary circumstances, so it'll be a moment before I prepare that, okay? Can I have Stephanie to the podium and Odell to the chair? May I get your name and date of birth?
Stephanie Argetsinger, 4683.
Thank you, ma'am. You are here on a grand jury warrant that was issued. It does have an offense date of February 5th, 2022 for one count of manslaughter, a Class 2 felony. I'm appointing an attorney to represent you. You are going to have an arraignment hearing September 5th at 8:30. That'll take place in the downtown Superior Courthouse, and you have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $50,000. In the event you post that bond, you do have written conditions of release. You may not have contact with any alleged victim, complainant, or witness, or any next of kin, alleged victim, next of kin. All of this information will be in your paperwork, ma'am. Did you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, if you'll take a step to your left, the officer will get you that paperwork. Can I have Odell to the podium and Larry to the chair? Can I get your name and date of birth?
Odell Love, 8/15/67.
Thank you, sir. It does look like you are here for a new case. It is for 1 count of narcotic drug possession for sale, a Class 2 felony, 1 count of taking contraband into a correctional facility, a Class 2 felony, 1 count of narcotic drug possession, a Class 4 felony, 1 count of dangerous drug possession, a Class 4 felony, 1 count of possession of a weapon by a prohibited person, a Class 4 felony, 1 count of tampering with physical evidence, a Class 6 felony, 1 count of drug paraphernalia possession, a Class 6 felony, and 1 count of carrying a deadly weapon and failing to admit, a Class 1 misdemeanor. Probable cause has been found, and I am appointing an attorney to represent you. You will have a status conference September 5th at 8:30, a preliminary hearing September 9th at 8:30. In this case, you have a cash bond of $50,000. In the event you post that bond, you will have written conditions of release. You may not initiate any contact with any alleged victim, complainant, or witness, and you may not possess any weapons. All of this information will be included in your paperwork, sir. Did you have any questions? Okay, if you'll take a step to your left, the officer will get you that paperwork. Can I have Larry to the podium and Alfredo to the chair? May I get your name and date of birth?
Larry Rogers, May 9th, 1984.
Thank you, sir. You are here on a grand jury warrant that was issued for you. It does have a date range from May 9th, 2023 through February 29th, 2024. It is for 3 counts of fraudulent schemes, a Class 2 felony, 3 counts of attempted theft, a Class 3 felony, 4 counts of forgery, a Class 4 felony, and 4 counts of fraudulent schemes, practice to conceal, a Class 5 felony. I'm appointing an attorney to represent you and setting an arraignment hearing September 5th at 8:30. You do have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $25,000. In the event that bond is posted, you will have written conditions of release. You may not return to the scene of any alleged crime, no contact with any alleged victim, complainant, or witness. Did you have any questions, sir? Okay, if you'll take a step to your left, the officer will get you that paperwork. It'll be just 1 moment before I call the next party. I'm working on that one right now. That's what I'm doing. I got to add some language to it so that way I can give that to you guys. Okay, 33 is ready. All right, if I can have Alfredo Martinez to the podium and Adrian Barone to the chair. May I get your name and date of birth?
Alfredo Martinez, January 27, 81.
Thank you, sir. It does look like you are here on a new case. It is for 1 count of theft means of transportation, a Class 3 felony. Probable cause has been found, and I'm appointing an attorney to represent you. You have a status conference September 5th at 8:30, a preliminary hearing September 9th at 8:30. You have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $25,000. In the event you do post that bond, you'll have written conditions of release. You may not return to the scene of the alleged crime. No contact with any alleged victim, complainant, or witness. All of that will be in your paperwork, sir. Did you have any questions?
I just have one question, about my bond. I might not be able to post that, but I'm also dealing with a broken leg, and I like to try to keep dealing with that from the outside. Would it be possible for me to get an OR?
That will not be possible here today based on your current charges, sir.
Okay.
Anything further? Okay, if you'll take a step to your left, the officer will get you that paperwork. Good luck, sir. Adrian to the podium. Scott to the chair. May I get your name and date of birth?
Adrian Barone, 08/14/2003.
Thank you, sir. You are here on two cases. You're here on a probation violation warrant along with new charges. Your new charges are for one count of theft means of transportation, a Class 3 felony, one count of drug paraphernalia possession, a Class 1 misdemeanor, one count of DUI liquor, a Class 1 misdemeanor, and one count of DUI drugs, a Class 1 misdemeanor. Probable cause has been found. As I mentioned, you're here on a probation violation, that you failed to appear at a probation revocation hearing. I am going to affirm the attorney previously appointed in that case and also appoint an attorney for your new charges. You have a status conference and a probation revocation hearing on September 5th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing September 9th at 8:30. On your new charges, you have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $20,000. On your probation violation, it's a bond of $250. So it's a total, can you please stay there until we're finished? You have a total bond of $20,250. In the event you post that bond, you have written conditions of release. You may not return to the scene of any alleged crime, you may not possess weapons or alcohol, and you must contact your probation officer within 72 hours. Please step to your left and grab your paperwork. Yes. Which one?
The number, 19 on the warrant is showing within unlawful but from, is that what it shows? And then it shows.
Oh, it should be drug paraphernalia. Thank you. Scott to the podium, Tracy to the chair. Because I just told him it was a failure to appear because it's just a probation revocation, so we could just fix it on the actual paperwork. May I get your name and date of birth, sir?
Scott Hone, it's 2/10/78.
Thank you, sir. It does look like you are here on 4 cases. It does look like we have 2 failure to appear warrants related to a probation case. You have a direct complaint that was filed, and then a warrant from the Surprise Municipal Court.
Okay.
We'll start with your direct complaint that was filed. It does have an offense date of August 2nd, 2025 for 2 counts of dangerous drug possession, Class 4 felony, 1 count of narcotic drug possession, a Class 4 felony, and 1 count of drug paraphernalia possession, a Class 6 felony. I'm going to appoint counsel in that case. You're going to have a status conference September 5th at 8:30, a preliminary hearing September 9th at 8:30, and you have a bond of $50 on that case.
Okay.
On your 2 failure to appear cases, I'm affirming the attorney previously appointed to represent you, and you're going to have a hearing September 5th at 8:30. So it's the same date and time as your status conference. So it'll be that plus a probation revocation hearing.
Okay.
And in each of those cases, you have a bond of $250. And then your 4th case on the calendar is a Surprise Municipal Court warrant. It does relate to 2 counts of shoplifting, both Class 1 misdemeanors. Those are for an offense date of December 27th, 2023. I'm appointing counsel and setting a hearing, an arraignment hearing, but this one will be in the Surprise Municipal Court on September 9th at 1:30 in the afternoon, and you have a bond of $300 in that case. So you have a total bond of $850 between all 4 cases. In the event that bond is posted, you'll have written conditions of release. You may not possess weapons or alcohol, and you must contact your probation officer within 72 hours of release. And then you'll need to ensure you attend all of those hearings. You do have a handful of them coming up. Date, time, and location will be in your paperwork. Did you have any questions, sir?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, if you take a step to your left, the officer will get you that paperwork. Thank you.
Thank you.
Tracy to the podium, Nelson to the chair. Can I get your name and date of birth?
Tracy Ward, 7/7/1965.
Thank you, ma'am. You are here on a direct complaint that was filed. It has an offense date of October 26, 2023 for 1 count of dangerous drug possession, a Class 4 felony, I'm appointing an attorney to represent you and setting a status conference September 5th at 8:30, a preliminary hearing September 9th at 8:30.
Okay.
You have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $500. In the event you do post that bond, you have written conditions of release. You may not possess drugs without a valid prescription. You may not drive a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license. And then you need to ensure you attend these hearings. If you fail to appear at any of them, a warrant would issue and you'd forfeit any bond you posted. Did you have any questions, ma'am?
Okay. No.
Okay, if you'll take a step to your left, the officer will get you that paperwork. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nelson Munoz to the podium and George to the chair. Can you stand right at the podium? Thank you, sir. Can I get your name and date of birth?
Nelson Munoz, 2371.
Thank you, sir. It does look like you are here for a new case. It is for 1 count of dangerous drug possession, a Class 4 felony, 1 count of drug paraphernalia possession, a Class 6 felony, and 1 count of criminal damage, a Class 1 misdemeanor. For purposes of today's hearing only, I am not finding probable cause for the dangerous drugs or drug paraphernalia. I am finding probable cause for the criminal damage. Even though I'm not finding probable cause on 2 counts, it does not mean they are dismissed. They may test the substance that was located and move forward with those charges. I'm appointing an attorney to represent you and setting a status conference September 5th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing September 9th at 8:30, both in the downtown Superior Courthouse. You have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $500. In the event you do post that bond, you'll have written conditions of release. You may not return to the scene of the alleged crime, no contact with any alleged victim, complainant, or witness. All of this will be in your paperwork, sir. Did you have any questions? Okay, if you'll take a step to your left, the officer will get you that paperwork. Thank you. George to the podium, Giovanni to the chair. May I get your name and date of birth?
George Shrew, 9970.
Thank you, sir. You're here on 2 cases. Your first one is a new case. The other case is your probation case. Your new charges are for 1 count of dangerous drug possession, a Class 4 felony, and 1 count of drug paraphernalia possession, a Class 6 felony. Your probation case is a Term 1 violation because you were picked up for these new offenses. I'm going to appoint counsel in both cases and find probable cause. You will have a probation revocation hearing and a status conference September 5th at 8:30, as well as a preliminary hearing September 9th at 8:30. You have a bond of $50 in your new charges, $250 in your probation. It's a total bond of $300. In the event you post that bond, you'll have written conditions of release. You may not possess weapons or alcohol, and you must contact your probation officer within 72 hours of release. All of that will be in your paperwork, sir. Did you have any questions? Thank you. If you'll step to your left, the officer will get you that paperwork. Giovanni to the podium. Chenoa James to the chair. May I get your name and date of birth?
Joanna Costa, March 5th, 1995.
Thank you, sir. You are here on a new case. It is for 2 counts of narcotic drug possession, a Class 4 felony, 1 count of criminal trespass, a Class 3 misdemeanor. Probable cause has been found, and I'm appointing an attorney to represent you. You will have a status conference September 15th at 8:30, a preliminary hearing September 17th at 8:30. I'm going to release you to the supervision of pretrial services. You will have written conditions of release. You may not return to the scene of the alleged crime, no contact with any alleged victim, complainant, or witness. You will also get an envelope with your paperwork. You need to read those instructions and contact pretrial services once you've been released. You also need to make sure you go to these hearings. If you fail to appear at any hearing, a warrant will issue and then you'll be held on bond at your next hearing. Did you have any questions?
No.
Okay, if you take a step to your left, the officer will get you that paperwork. Chenoa James to the podium, Jose Shackelford to the chair. May I get your name and date of birth?
Chenoa James, 62791.
Thank you, ma'am. You are here on a direct complaint for 1 count of aggravated DUI with a passenger under 15, a Class 6 felony. It does have an offense date of March 24th, 2023. I am appointing an attorney to represent you and setting a status conference September 15th at 8:30, a preliminary hearing September 17th at 8:30. I am going to release you today on your own recognizance, that is your promise to appear at these hearings. You're going to have written conditions of release. You may not possess any drugs without a valid prescription, you may not possess or consume alcohol, and you may not drive a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license. And then you'll need to ensure you attend all of your hearings. If you fail to appear at any of them, a warrant will issue and you'll be held on bond at the next hearing. Did you have any questions, ma'am?
Nothing.
Okay, take a step to your left, I'll give you that paperwork. Jose Shackelford to the podium and Jennifer Caldwell to the chair. May I get your name and date of birth?
Jose Shackelford, 3/11/88.
Thank you, sir. It does look like you are here on 2 warrants. The first one is a Justice Court warrant from White Tank Justice Court. It does relate to failing to comply or pay some fines related to a criminal trespass charge from 2022. Your other warrant is from the Peoria Municipal Court. Again, also appears to be failing to pay some fines or complete some classes for a disorderly conduct charge from 2023. You're not entitled to counsel in either of these cases. I'm going to give you a couple of hearings that you'll need to attend. They will be at different locations. Peoria will be an arraignment hearing September 18th at 9 a.m. and White Tank Justice will be an arraignment hearing September 16th at 9:30 a.m. I am going to release you today on your own recognizance. That is your promise to appear at these hearings. Because they both appear to be post-adjudication warrants, I've included the phone number for each of the courts. You may want to contact them to see if you can resolve these issues by either getting back on a payment plan or taking the class. However, if they don't vacate those hearings, you do need to attend in order to avoid a failure to appear warrant.
Yes, ma'am, because I'm in the process of going to school, get my CDL, so I can be able to pay the fines and support my family and my wife, so.
Okay, congratulations, and just make sure you talk to them about that to avoid any future warrants on these cases. You will have written conditions of release included in there. Some of them will include not possessing drugs without a valid prescription and not driving a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license.
Yes, Your Honor.
Any questions, sir?
No, that's it.
Okay, if you'll take a step to your left, the officer will get you that paperwork.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Jennifer Caldwell to the podium, Jonathan Calderon to the chair. Can I get your name and date of birth?
Yes, Jennifer Caldwell, 12/3/75.
Thank you, ma'am. It does look like you are here on 2 cases, and they're both warrants from the University Lakes Justice Court.
Yeah.
They both appear to be for failing to appear at a hearing related to criminal trespass charges that you have. One is from March of 24 and one is from May of 2024. Due to the nature of your charges, you're not entitled to court-appointed counsel. You are going to have an arraignment hearing September 16th at 1:30 in the University Lakes Justice Court. That date and time applies to both cases. Okay. I am going to release you today on your own recognizance. That is your promise to appear at that hearing. You do have written conditions of release. You may not return to the scene of any alleged crime, no contact with any alleged victim, complainant, or witness. And then you'll need to ensure you attend that hearing. If you fail to appear again, another warrant will issue and you'll likely be held on bond your next hearing. Did you have any questions, ma'am?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, so step to your left, the officer will get you that paperwork. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Jonathan Calderon to the podium, Araceli Martinez to the chair. Can I get your name and date of birth?
Jonathan Calderon, October 3rd, 2000.
Thank you, sir. You are here on a direct complaint. It is for 2 counts of aggravated DUI, a Class 4 felony, with an offense date of January 17th, 2024. I'm appointing an attorney to represent you and setting a status conference September 15th at 8:30, a preliminary hearing September 17th at 8:30. I am going to release you today on your own recognizance. That is your promise to appear at those hearings. You do have written conditions of release. You may not possess drugs without a valid prescription. You may not drive a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license. You also need to ensure you attend all hearings. If you fail to appear at any hearing, a warrant will issue and then you will be held on bond at your next hearing. Do you have any questions, sir?
Nope.
Okay, take a step to your left, officer. We'll get you that paperwork. Araceli Martinez to the podium and Kareem Rodriguez to the chair. Can I get your name and date of birth?
Araceli Martinez, 11/11/1990.
Thank you, ma'am. It does look like you are here on 2 cases. You're here on a new justice court case as well as a warrant from a justice court. Your new case is for one count of exceeding the posted speed limit by more than 20 miles per hour, a Class 3 misdemeanor. The warrant is from Arrowhead Justice Court, and it is also for exceeding the posted speed limit by more than 20 miles per hour, as well as driving with a license that was suspended, revoked, or canceled. However, that's an offense date from November of 2022 and failing to appear at a hearing in February of 2023, and this warrant was issued back in February of 2023. I am finding probable cause for your new charges. In both of your cases, you're not entitled to court-appointed counsel. You can hire an attorney at your own expense. You're going to have an arraignment hearing September 18th at 1 p.m. in the North Mesa Justice Court, and an arraignment hearing September 16th at 2 p.m. in the Arrowhead Justice Court. So you're going to have 2 hearings coming up. Date, time, and location will be listed in your paperwork. I am releasing you today on your own recognizance. That is your promise to appear at these hearings.
Yes,
You do
ma'am.
have written conditions of release. You're not to possess drugs without a valid prescription. You're not to drive a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license. And then you'll need to ensure you attend both of these hearings. If you fail to appear at either one of them, a warrant will issue, and then you'll likely be held on bond at the next hearing. Did you have any questions, ma'am?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so take a step to your left. The officer will get you that paperwork.
Thank you.
Ms. Rodriguez to the podium, please, and Caesar to the chair. May I get your name and date of birth?
Karina Rodriguez, 10-1403.
Thank you, ma'am. It does look like you are here on a new case. It is for one count of unlawful means of transportation as a passenger, a Class 6 felony, one count of drug paraphernalia possession, a Class 1 misdemeanor. Probable cause has been found, and I'm appointing an attorney to represent you. You have a status conference September 15th at 8:30, a preliminary hearing September 17th at 8:30. I am going to release you today on your own recognizance. That is your promise to appear at these hearings. You will have written conditions of release. You're not to return to the scene of any alleged crime, no contact with any alleged victim, complainant, or witness. You also need to ensure you attend these hearings. If you fail to appear at any of them, a warrant will issue and you'll be held on bond at your next hearing. Did you have any questions, ma'am?
No. So as long as I go to the court, like to both courts or whatever, like if I go to the courts or whatever, like I won't be held at the court or nothing?
You won't be held in custody during the pendency of this case as long as you attend your hearings. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
You will take a step to your left. The officer will get you that paperwork. Can I have Caesar to the podium and Sonia to the chair? Good evening. Do I have a Spanish interpreter on the line? Good evening. Do I have a Spanish interpreter on the line?
Sí. Good night. Good evening. Yes, I am here.
Wonderful. I have 2 cases on the calendar. Are you ready to begin?
Yeah, for sure. Let's go.
Good evening, sir. May I please get your name and date of birth?
Buenas noches, señor. ¿Será que me podría dar su nombre y su fecha de nacimiento?
César Paniagua Corona, y mi fecha de nacimiento es 03/06 del 04.
It's Cesar Paniagua Corona, and it's 03/06 of 4.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case.
Muchas gracias, señor. Está aquí por un nuevo caso.
One count of armed robbery with threat of using a weapon, a Class 2 felony.
Tenemos el caso de robo con uso de un arma.
Probable cause has been found, and I'm appointing an attorney to represent you.
La persona que estoy apuntando va a ser el abogado que le va a representar.
You will have a hearing on September 5th and September 9th at 8:30 a.m.
Estuvo aquí en septiembre 5 y en septiembre 9 a las 6:30 de la mañana.
You have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $50,000.
Can I have them on one more time, please?
Yes, you have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $50,000.
Tiene un cargo de seguridad a $50,000.
In the event you post that bond, you have written conditions of release.
Y aparte de eso, tiene condiciones de crimen.
You may not return to the scene of the crime, no contact with the victim, and you may not possess weapons.
No puede volver al lugar del hecho, no puede tener contacto con la víctima y no puede cargar ningún arma.
All of this will be in your paperwork, sir. Did you have any questions?
Todo esto va a estar en su papeleo. Señor, ¿tiene alguna pregunta?
No.
No.
All right, thank you, sir. If you will step to your left, sir, they'll give you your paperwork.
Muchas gracias, señor. Si acepta lo último, este sería su papeleo.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Can I have Sonia Valencia to the podium, please?
Can I have the name again, please? ¿Puede pasar la persona al podio, por favor?
Hola.
Good evening. May I please get your name and date of birth?
Buenas,
Sonia
señora, ¿me puede
Elena.
dar su nombre y fecha de nacimiento?
Sonia Elena Valencia. 27 de diciembre de 1999.
Sonia Elena Valencia, December 27 of 99.
Thank you, ma'am. You are here today on a new case.
Muchas gracias, señora. Está aquí para su nuevo caso.
For one count of criminal damage, a class 5 felony.
Un caso criminal, un delito de caso criminal.
And one count of assault, a class 1 misdemeanor.
Un asalto menor.
Probable cause has been found, and I'm appointing an attorney to represent you.
A la persona que sigue apuntando es el abogado que les representa.
You will have a hearing September 15th and September 17th at 8:30 a.m.
Estuvo aquí en septiembre 15 y septiembre 18 a las 8:30 de la mañana.
I'm going to release you to the supervision of pretrial services.
Voy a librarla con una revisión de preinfancia.
You will have written conditions. Sorry about that, interpreter. You will have written conditions of release to include no contact with the alleged victim.
Y tendría las legales responsabilidades de no tener contacto con las víctimas.
Along with your paperwork, you will get an envelope. You will need to read those instructions.
Al lado de sus papeleos va a estar un sobre donde va a tener que leer esas instrucciones.
And you'll need to contact pretrial services once you have been released.
Y tiene que contactarse con servicios de cuidado preinfantil cuando sea liberada.
If you fail to appear at any hearing, a warrant will issue and you'll be held on bond.
I'm sorry?
If you fail to appear at any hearing, a warrant will issue and you will be held on bond.
Si tiene algún tipo de problema con respecto a la audición, va a ser marcada en espera.
Did you have any questions, ma'am?
¿Tiene alguna pregunta, señora?
Sí.
Sí.
¿Esto me va a dejar en libertad el día de hoy?
That means that you're gonna let me go today?
You are being released today, yes, ma'am.
Sí, está siendo liberada el día de hoy, señora.
Thank you so much.
Anything further?
No.
All right, if you will step to your left, the officer will give you your paperwork.
Thank you.
And that does conclude our Spanish matters this evening. Thank you for your assistance. Feel free to disconnect at your convenience.
Thank you so much. Have a beautiful night. Bye.
Thank you. Case number 2 will proceed as a house call due to being in medical isolation. Candace Grossman, date of birth April 22nd, 1974. She is here on a failure to appear bench warrant related to drug offenses. I'm affirming the attorney previously appointed to represent her and setting a status conference September 9th at 8:30. I'm affirming the cash bond in the amount of $50,000. In the event bond is posted, she'll have written conditions of release. It does include not returning to the scene of the alleged crime and not possessing drugs without a valid prescription. Case number 20, 15, 16, and 17 will proceed as house calls due to being unable to function, a danger to self or others. Case number 20 is for Dominic Johnson, date of birth October 26, 1990. He is here on a probation violation warrant with allegations he violated terms 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, and 15. I'm appointing an attorney and setting a probation revocation hearing September 5th at 8:30, and I'm affirming the secured appearance bond in the amount of $1,000. In the event that bond is posted, he'll have written conditions of release. They will include not possessing weapons or alcohol and contacting his probation officer within 72 hours. Case number 15, 16, and 17. This belongs to Francisco Quintana, date of birth July 30th, 1996. He does have 2 probation violation warrants from Maricopa County, as well as a warrant from Pima County. I'll start with the Pima County warrant. It does relate to failing to appear for a dangerous drug charge. I am going to appoint counsel and set an arraignment hearing in Pima County on September 4th at 8:30. He has a secured appearance bond of $10,000 in that case. On his 2 probation violation warrants, their allegations he violated terms 3 and 5. I'm appointing counsel and setting a probation revocation hearing September 5th at 8:30. That's in the Maricopa County Superior Court, and he has a bond of $100 in each of those cases. So it's a total bond of $10,200. In the event bond is posted, he will have written conditions of release. He may not possess weapons or alcohol, and he must contact his probation officer within 72 hours of release. If anything changes after I meet with any of these parties, I will update the written record. This does conclude our 11 p.m. calendar, and we will now stand in recess until 2 a.m.